What's happening? What's happening? Let's get some electrolytes. Do, 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 do. You know, I was wondering the other day if I could brush my teeth with electrolytes. It's like a salt. I wonder if that would scratch my teeth. The reason why I'm even saying that now, even, because I'm thinking about just brushing my teeth real quick. It's still in my mouth, the flavoring. It obviously doesn't just wash right out. I feel like it wouldn't be a big deal. Do, 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 do. We're gonna dry dog it. We usually dry dog it anyways, but we're gonna dry dog it. Brush my teeth, getting some sun, grounding, staring. What a beautiful day it's gonna be today, guys. I hear the birds. I hear a woodpecker. Yeah, my feet are freezing cold, dude. Dude, my hair looks ridiculous. Yo, what up, Coco? Chanel. You ain't really about it, I can tell. We can tell. Pretty good so far. Just getting up, just getting at it, just getting brushed. So it's early. How about yours? How's your day? You know what I mean? No, I don't even know what I mean anymore. I'm going way out of order, guys. The order of operations is floss, brush, mouthwash, right? I brushed, I'm mouthwashing, and I'm probably gonna floss last. Hey, happy to hear it. All right, now let's floss. We're backwards, guys. We're doing this all wrong. All right, let's see if we can open this bag up. We double floss it around here. We got big teeth, all right? See that big gap? We got double floss that. No, I'm just joking. I don't floss that one. You can floss that with a chicken bone. All right, let's go ahead and it's like throwing up gang signs in here. Look at that. I had braces. I've had a retainer, or not braces, but I've had a retainer. And there was one more I had. It wasn't braces, but I went through those. Or what was that called? In between a retainer and braces. Nothing coming off, guys. We got some comments here, guys. We got some comments here. Let's read. Meow Meow says, "May white Mormon Jesus bless you, brother." Coco says, "You can't be going backwards." Coco's laughing. LMAO. Their ass has been laughed off. That means your teeth clean. Yeah, right. Look at these, dude. I need to go to the. Actually, I think I have a dentist appointment this week. I think I need to go. Like, I need to get a cleaning like every like month now because I've been neglectful, dude, and it shows. Invisalign. I've thought about doing some stuff like that, but I don't. Does that actually help clean them, or does that just make you look artificially better? Because I don't want to be artificial. If I have dirty teeth, I'm gonna own that shit. But if I can clean them, like literally, I'll do that. But I don't want to like, you know what I mean? Like I tried some charcoal toothpaste, and I've tried different things, but I want to be real. Oh my God, look how dirty my ceiling and fucking what? Dude, I need to clean in here. I sub. Thanks, Coco. I've been going live every day. I'm on a goal for 500. There's blood on my. I'm on a goal for 500 here. We're rooting for 500 subs here, and I need to get. There's a certain goal amount that I need to get where I can just start just hanging out and maybe making a little money. That'd be great just to hang out and do what I'm already loving to do. This fuels me, and I'll have a lot more work coming up. Like this is me just hanging out being weird now, but I'll have a lot of work. Got big honking teeth. You gotta really. See, my phone doesn't show anybody's in here, guys. Look. See that number up there? Now it says 1. So when I get comments, I'm like, oh, I'm flossing in front of strangers. But until that happens, I'm kind of just feeling alone, guys. Ceiling, I mean. Get a real job. I run my own business. I'm my own boss. You actually looking at a business owner. I run my own hours. I do what I need to do. I make my own money. So don't you worry about my finances. I'm straight. Thank you for the comment. I handle my own money, baby. You ain't got to worry one little moment about my money. All right. Oh, that one's kind of ripping. Maybe that's some chicken bone. Oh, that stank. Oh, that stank. The stank. I kind of like it, but it's stanky. Ooh, the musk. All right. Hello, my sister. How are you doing today? Hey, Don Dog's chatting with somebody in the chat. Whoever's a sister in the chat. Coco says ceiling. I mean, yeah. I know I'm goofy. I got rocks in my shoe or something. Yo, look at this shoe. This shoe had a blowout a couple years ago, and I still wear it. It might have been like a year and a half ago, but I still wear this, dude. OG right there, $7. I bought this probably like 6 years ago. OG flop right there. I need a 3D print some. What kind of business? And don't say this. I can show you my business. It's my basement. It's my basement. And I'm bringing it up to my garage soon. Hold on. Let's go down the basement. You ready? Let's go down. I'll show you what I do. I'll show you what I do. There's a little glimpse right there. Look at that. I'll keep showing you what I do. Let's go. Let's turn this. Let's light this puppy up, guys. It's morning. I haven't even opened up the shop yet. We got work to do. I'm just hanging out, flossing the teeth for the weirdos in the. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, that's what I do, guys. I sell printer plastic. 3D printers, guys. I make dreams. I don't say make dreams, but I sell people collars that help their business or visions come true. Um, I personally am not even running my own 3D printers, guys, and it offends people. But personally, I just run them when I need to, guys. They do consume electricity, so yeah. I just got a big shipment in yesterday. Actually, I got to post some videos soon, guys. Let me unlock some stuff here. Let's get some music going. Really, this is a shop here, guys. I'm just being lazy. It's 8:47 in the morning. Let's turn off uh airplane mode on our devices here. Let's get the devices lined up for the morning here. Okay, we got business already. Bazinga. Okay, that's what we like. Right there, bazinga. Okay. See what I'm saying, guys? Syndication. Syndication. Let's go ahead and kill this and then reload it so it has my apps on there. Syndication, guys. Okay. Bazinga. I don't know if that's a real word or not. Let's get the speaker going, guys. We might have customers in here later. I don't film customers, but I'm going to start recording more of my process of what I do in here. I got to put one of these together later. Okay, my truck. Don't touch my truck. Oh, baby. My wood ain't just make the windows tinted. On the bottom like they all the mud. My sales went low, guys. We got to post some of these listings like ASAP. ASIZzy. So I already put a bunch of videos and pictures out yesterday. I think I just do not disturb needs to be off. I need to get messages. I can't miss business. It's connected to the phone I'm on to. Actually, I gotta be careful going too high up here, guys. I can get banned on here. All right, that's about all right. Yeah, we're just gonna get off my. I need to post some of this stuff. Is why I'm pulling it up, guys. I need to actually post these. Let's just carefully show what I need to show. Oh, I already got permissions for the ones I had on here. Dude, I don't know if I want to list on Facebook Marketplace. I actually need to put some of them as sold so that way I can stop getting my lower numbers. I need to put so people see that they're getting sold. I need to just go down to some random ones at the bottom and start putting sold on them. Cowboys don't get it. I'm riding through the city. Don't archive them, right? You feel me? You can rank my liquor, you can call my lady. 3-4, 223. Don't this might I'm pretty sure this will send a notification to people, so maybe I'll get some more hits soon because my numbers got drop skied bad. Anyways, we're not gonna get into all that right now. There's no point. I'm gonna see if dancing 3D prints responded. That'd be dope, dude. Yeah, I'm free to chat about whatever you want to. Hmm. All right. All right, guys. What should we do? I technically got to find an area to start putting some stuff up. I'm turning this music down. See what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here. Yep, they're empty. I need to get them running too. People can't believe that people have printers that don't run nonstop. Dude, what is in my shoe? Mud? Did I just fling out mud and berries? What is that from my feet being barefoot outside? The heck is happening? Hold on, I just realized there's some comments. I've been missing the comments, guys. I ended with survivor, saying what kind of business and don't say. But yeah, basically plastic for 3D printers. So that way you can print different things. Somebody just broke my Easter basket yesterday. A customer did, but this had Easter, not Easter bunny ears on it. But yeah, just printing up different things, just random thing. I don't have anything too practical nearby right now, but um, Riva said my dog died. Are you serious? You just saying that? I feel like every chat somebody has something new of somebody dying, which sucks, dude. Coco says survive. You get a real job. Like you here commenting on his live saying get a job. You get a job, bum. Survivor said yeah because you're a broken bum. What does that mean? That just sounds like a booty joke. That sounds like some booty jokes, guys. Cause you're a broken bum. You can't even all the way operate as an ass. I mean, for being an ass, you don't even do very good at that. Raggy. Zoinks. Zoinks. Hey, broken bum is a good butt joke though. I know you guys are probably like eating each other alive right now. Oh, my stomach. Eating alive right now. Oh my god, my stomach really hurt. You look like my friend's dad. Hey, I'm on friend's dad status level. They call me big bro, unk, everything. I'm on all levels right now. You ain't even gotta age me if you don't want. I'm cool with that. That's dope. Thanks, Julia, for the comment. Sweep said, "Hello, banana cyst." Woo-hoo! That's actually the first time I've ever heard that. I actually like that. I might have to. I have to remember that one. Please say that every time you join, man. That actually made my day better. Thanks for the comment, Sweeper. Let's say your whole name out. I sweepa the guitar. I sweepa the guitar. My voice is very scratchy. Very scratchy voice today. Yeah. Good morning to you. Rexy says, "Is that a bird cage?" No, I have 0 birds. Birds. Jeff Epstein says, "Soup, bruh. Soup. Soup will make you poop." All right, guys. Maddie says, "Find that turd, please." We're gonna assume the turd's been gone. The driveway turd, the mystery poo has been lost, I'm sure. The one and only Nicole says, "It's good to see you back in men's clothing." Hey, back with random guy joke or girly guy, whatever you call it. What do you call that? Tranny jokes or what are the words? I don't even. I mean, you guys are obsessed with it now. You're obsessed with the war and you're obsessed with people's private parts. Now, what you need to be obsessed with is protecting the children and what's going into their minds, not just physically, obviously, physically protect them, but what's going in their bodies too. What are they eating, drinking, you know? Protect the fucking kids, dude. Quit worrying about where my penis goes and what I wear. You guys are really making the wrong jokes if you're making jokes. And if you're really standing for something, you're not standing on the right page, guys. I don't wear women's clothes. The jokes don't land with me. I know you want the reaction like I'm giving now, but it steers my whole life into just being a wasteful fucking life. I want to actually talk and have conversations, not just the same repeated jokes. So you will get banned if they're not funny. Keep them funny. So let's repeat that so that way the person knows how not funny it is. It's literally not making anybody laugh. That's why you're not gonna get any comments until I just said something. Now I get people saying it's funny, but before that, I bet you not one person laughed about that person's comment. Let's re-rate it again. The one and only says, "It's good to see you back in men's clothing." Okay, good comment. Thanks for the comment. Maddie says, "Been asking for 3 days now." Yeah, the turd thing's done. The turd thing's done. Coco says, "Mean, go do something with your hair." And you should have seen it last night. Go watch my live from last night. Maddie says, "Day 3 of asking to step in the turd." I'm not gonna do it. Knack says, that voice." Hey, that's good. That means a good thing when you're like, that voice." Even though I don't really want anybody masturbating in my face. But no, that's a good thing. Don't be sorry. Don't be embarrassed if you like my voice that much. It's fine. Coco says, "LMAO, broken ass. LOL." Oh, we're to the end of the comments, guys. Comment. Knack Knack says, "Sorry." Okay. It's okay if you like me and my voice. Maddie says, "RIP to the turd." Yep, it's already been ripped once, so definitely rest in peace to the ripped turd from the driveway. Is it okay to date a cousin? Probably not. Nope. I guess maybe there's like 16 bajillionth cousins that we're all cousins. If you think about it, aren't we all kind of cousins? Aren't we all from like the same? But no, definitely not. Okay, there's no justifying that. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. I just don't think anybody else gets it. So it's only funny to us. So, you know. Gotta have a couple people on the inside joke, or they might think we're just talking about, uh, poop in general, just for fun, like, we just like poop. Uh, what do you look for in a man? I don't look for men. Oh, that's the whole burn? That was the whole joke? I swear, this ain't a burn back. I literally thought there was gonna be more to that. These are little kids, guys. We're dealing with children. And you wanna know why they like it so much, guys? Think about being a little kid in real life. You don't get that kind of power to be able to have a comment that gets read by adults. These people get a voice here, and I don't like it, but I mean, I'm not gonna have a problem with it either. But that's not what my channel's about, so it's cool. We'll survive that while we get to 500, but I promise you we're not just gonna be hanging like that. Nah, we get work done up in here, so we gonna get a lot of work done. But whoever the knack knack is seems to be very interested in me and my body. They must either I don't want to say jealous, but must be something there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna quit reading knack knack's comments. You guys can read the comments. I'm not gonna read them aloud anymore. The hair is from last night though, if anybody's still wondering. I was having some fun last night. I have nothing to explain, but that's what it is. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do my shelving though. Nope, I'm not gay. Nope. See, the reason why I know you guys are kids, this is where it gets kind of fun. I say this a lot of lives. You guys kind of sidetrack me every time, but if it gets me engagement, I'll probably play along for now. Um, See, the thing is, you guys think it irritates me that you're calling me gay. It only irritates me because you're not being funny to the group. That's it. And I really mean that from the bottom of my actual soul, dudes. You're not funny to adults. So that means either one, you need to stop commenting, or two, you're not welcome in the chat if you don't stop. It's that simple. It's honestly that simple. You need to make the group laugh if you're gonna troll me, or otherwise just do it once and move on. Ah, he is not. Yes, he is. Closeted, definitely closeted. Yep, so funny. Anyways, what'll happen is from people doing the comments like that, it'll take have you ever noticed that big YouTubers don't read the comments? I'm gonna give you a moment to really think about that. Some of them probably do, but I'm talking about during their live. If you have like 100,000 followers, do you ever notice they don't read shit all the time? It's because at the end of the day, to get to that 100,000 followers, you had to deal with people just nonstop with the same repeated jokes, and they're probably bots. Think about it. People like me in like a month from now, I won't read comments anymore because people like the jokes about where my penis goes, they'll ruin me reading comments for everybody. Because really think about how my lives go when this happens. I completely get sidetracked, and then I don't defend myself, but I feel the need to at least address what's being said because I don't block people. It's just a way of really stealing my time and my I don't wanna say my essence because that's the weirdest fucking that is a gay word. But to know, like, to steal I don't wanna say my soul, but just stealing my time, really. Just stealing a piece of me and only giving back something from a little kid's mind. So it's degrading my position I'm in now. And I'm sure at least 2 of you are like, He's really mad we're calling him gay." And I can assure you one thing, go back through all my lives, it doesn't really bother me. It's just the fact of where the conversation goes after that. "Bro, that about too much. Chill, Vojo. Yeah, you suck. You won't have 100 follow I already have 100 followers." See, it's when I talk to children that my brain gets fucking fried. I'm retarded around you guys. If I don't start getting a moderator soon or blocking you guys, I will literally be down on your level where I'm like, "Oh my god, he called me gay. That's so funny." I've only heard it 300,000 times, but it's actually funny to me because I'm stupid. Do you see what I'm saying? This ain't a burn back. I don't mean it literally like, "Oh, they're so stupid." I mean literally kids are fucking dumb. You guys probably think 6'7" is the funniest thing in the world. The reason why adults don't get it is because they don't fucking care. Nobody cares. 69 was a fucking thing before you guys were even getting 69 into this world. You guys shouldn't be on this live. This is my live. Let's read some comments. Probably gay, in denial, closeted. There are like 3 people here. Okay. Great. I'm glad you not 100. Wow. So you can see the numbers up there. Well, why don't you tell me what time it is where you're at? Tell me everything that's obvious. Hmm? Nobody cares that you're gay. Wow. Still with the bro, you brought I know, but I'm giving you an example of why kids are dumb. That's what's happening. You didn't even get it because you're that young. I'm literally saying that's an example of something adults don't get because they're so dumb and lame because it's so dumb and lame. I promise you I'm not. You can just swap sides now and get the adult defense or get on the right side here because I promise you you're a little kid. You want to know why I know? Because I'm calling you out and you're not denying it. You guys are fucking dumb. But is this YouTube going to be about degrading little dumb kids that call me names? No. I'll get moderators soon. This YouTube is not going to flow like this for long. You guys are helping my engagement. You guys are getting me to the numbers I need. So you can think whatever you want, say whatever you want, but I'm winning unless you leave. I promise. Once again, checkmate from the older, boring, lame person, right? I'll always win against someone younger than me. Maybe someone close to my age, you'll get me. I'll give you that. I'm not that arrogant, but 15-year-old little brains, mush. Need to wear helmets. Y'all's mommies probably don't even let you climb a tree. And yeah, I'm generalizing, but I've seen it out there. I get it. Y'all need to be little fucking twinkle toes. Y'all need your breakfast ready for you in the morning. People think I'm all weak and sissy, all right? Fucking press me then, dude. Dude, you're like 19. Thank you. Appreciate that. That's a really major compliment. Yo, we're gonna pin that. I don't know if they're being sarcastic, but good vibes. The one comment I read in the last 2 minutes, guys. Positive vibes in the chat. That's the way that we need this chat to be. We're here for good vibes, not for little kids to say, oh, hey, look at this guy on live. Let's go say the same things. We're here for positive vibes. Maybe get some work done once in a while instead of just walking around like I'm doing. That's what we're here for. And that's what this YouTube is going to push more of. And anybody in the comments that's getting away with anything over the next few weeks, you're fine for a few weeks. Enjoy it. Get my numbers up. Share it. Like it. Troll. Do it all. Because guess what? I'll just get moderators and take care of everything. It'll be okay. I own the show. This is my microphone in my hand, guys. And this is my song right now. And I hope that's pissing at least a couple of you off in the comments. Like I said, checkmate. I don't really have to say curse words. I don't even have to call your brains mush to hurt your feelings. When you get older, you realize, honestly, you ain't got to throw a punch. You ain't got to throw a fucking curse word. You ain't got to say anything towards someone to really own them and piss them off. Anyways, let's get back to some good vibes. Like I said, I just want to kind of set the precedent that the next few weeks and the last couple weeks has been okay because I'm going to moderate you guys later. To go ahead and enjoy the comments, work with each other to create a little group to have some fun. Keep having fun trolling me, and we're gonna get to that follower count, guys. That's what we're gonna do. And you want to know another little tidbit? When I don't read these comments, the message never gets to me. So it only sticks between you guys and anybody that ever can get to that. So if you're saying anything to me now, I'm still checkmating. All up in the business here. Yep. I see him moving. I'm looking straight at me. You want to see what it looks like when I look down the comments? These are the comments. This is me. All about me right now, baby. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you for the comments. I appreciate every one of you. I am a straight man. Thank you for worrying about where my penis goes. Every one of you. Every one of you bots. Yes, keep the comments streaming. I'm not looking at a one of them. Actually, let's take a peek. Let's read one random comment, guys. Let's read one random comment. All right, let's go. Gay. Okay. Hey, that's your free right to say that. Freedom of speech in here. You know, I'll give you the gay hand. How about that? Ah, how about that? Ah. But I'm glad you guys are so worried about where my body goes, and you're making me feel famous right now. Thank you. I couldn't do it without you couple people. You're 2 or 3 people right now. Oh my god. And you're not even leaving when I say that. I'm gonna blush. Let's read one random comment, guys. It's probably gonna say gay again because they find that really funny. Uh, Knack says, could you hush for a minute? Give us 360 so we know how to support. You are your ex-husband. Let's read one more random comment, guys. You kind of look like Miley Cyrus. Oh my God, thank you. Really? Like, wait, hold on. What phase in her life? Hold on. Like early Hannah Montana phase, or like you came in like a ringing moon, like that one. Like, am I a slutty version, or am I like, hi, I'm fucking Hannah Montana? You know what I'm saying? The gay version. Oof. Was there a gay version of that chick? Ah. Honestly, she had me convinced that she wasn't even I mean, didn't realize. I watched the show and didn't even realize it was two different people. It's like, was I smoking weed at like 8 years old? No, that show wasn't around when I was 8. Let's not lie. I'm already to fucking unk status and not big bro. We've talked about this. Shaggy Doo. Raggy. Zoinks. Zoinks, Shaggy. Or no, I screwed up the Shaggy. Zoinks. No, I don't know. Let's see what we got. I was smoking when I was 2. God damn. You playing right now? MRTH only. What? Mirth? What does that mean? What does that stand for? Why does this look so poofy? What is happening? All right, all right. Meth, smoking meth at 2 years old. Oh my God, I love the chat. I do it for the chat. Why do you think I named this YouTube live? The chat needs to entertain me. I'm not the monkey here. I don't do on command. I'm not the guy you say, "Oh, you're an artist? Well, rap for me, sing something." I'm not the comedian guy that you say, "Oh, tell me a joke." Oh, I'm not that guy. You guys tell me the joke. You put your profession in the chat. You put what you're good at in the chat. What's on your mind in the chat? Smoking method too? You think I'm gonna judge you? Honestly, you probably ain't got no fucking teeth if you kept doing it. When did you quit? When did you quit smoking meth? I only smoke meth. They got standards up in here. They ain't gonna smoke none of that poor man's weed looking stuff. They want the Walter White. Is your dog single? I have 0 dogs, guys. 0 dogs. So, bestiality is a very weird thing to bring into the chat, but no, I have 0 dogs. My eyes itch like crazy. You see me blinking like nonstop, dude? I've got something in my eye. 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 Oh my God, you can kind of see it. It's like dead skin or something. Like eye boogers, right? Am I zoomed in? The hell? It's way too close. Hold on. It's way too close to my face. We need to be back here where the blemishes and hopefully some of the. Let's hide some of the wrinkles. Hold on. Or the expression lines. Hold on. There we go. I'm like an old leather glove, guys. Okay. Let's see what we got in the comments. You are the train man from Matrix Reloaded. Dude, I would love to play that fucking role, dude. If it ain't that, I'm playing a homeless person, a bum, a stoner, or something, right? I mean, obviously a homeless person is probably a bum, but probably living under a bridge in a movie if I got an acting role. Coco said, Mod. Bro, you good, my guy? I don't know. I'm crashing out. I need to check my phone, make sure I don't have any notifications. We all knew I didn't have notifications. We all knew it. I mean, I didn't. I was kind of hoping I did. A Wish version of Kurt Cobain. I like the Timu jokes better. Like the Timu Kurt Cobain. I've heard that one a couple times. But at least you're swapping it up to Wish. I did say recently I want people to start rephrasing the same jokes if they're gonna use them. So I'm pretty sure you did Timu the other day, and now you do Wish now. So thank you for at least listening to that, or at least randomly working that into that. Oh, I need to stretch, dude. Oh. Kurt Cobain? Nah, Kurt Cobain. Oh, I could use that. I need to act a little more crazy. How's that one? I did like that one. I promise you. I'm not. Why are you crashing out though? Because people keep calling me gay. Now that I just said it again, I'm gonna hear about it again. I'm probably gonna turn off my live. Dude, I've only been on for a half hour, and I'm probably gonna turn it off because people will keep saying that. Do you know Randy's stare? I feel like I've heard that before. Shaggy hasn't been the same since Scooby. Dude, Scooby took my doobie. Now Shaggy has no baggie. Can I get mod? Coco, weren't you just making fun of me earlier? Coco, if I let you be mod, you're gonna like let everything slide. You were just making fun of me like 5 minutes ago, calling me gay and old and all kinds of shit, weren't you? There's so many No, Coco said they weren't calling me names. Well, it's verifiable, so I don't want to be known lying on camera, but I'm pretty sure you were just grilling me. You were part of everyone else calling me name. Oh, you said mod me there. I wish you could click someone's name. Oh, I can click your name and see exactly what you've commented. Hold on. Channel activity. Oh, I can see everything you commented. Can you still hear me? I literally have a list of your comments. How old are you? Because you look like you're 20. That's a compliment. I don't know if you're just kissing my butt, but I'm not going to be upset about that. No, I've turned 31 this month. I probably look older than I do. I just move my camera a lot, and I try to hide my expression lines. LMAO broken ass. Go do something with the damn, yo, my ceiling was dirty as fuck. I'll give you that. You subbed. Actually, you have been pretty nice. You only said broken ass one time, and you might not have even been talking to me. Oh, you have been pretty cool. My bad. I thought you were calling me all kinds of names, dude. I'm just like, I don't mind people doing it, but I'm not gonna like go making friends with people that are like thinking I'm fucking gonna just eat their ass. I mean, I'll do this all alone. I'll have no moderators if I get 5,000 freaking viewers, but I probably won't get that for at least a year. But you just gotta own it, mate. That's what Versace says. You just gotta own it. Own that shit. Quit being a pussy. Own it. Fucking own it, dude. My dad raised me to be kind of like that, and I feel like I kind of put it off for a little, or I kind of a little pushback on that. You gotta own it sometime. I don't even know what you're talking about specifically, but I gotta fucking own it, dude. Excuse my language. I usually don't even cuss. I get on live and I get it's with the XP. Oh no. All right, what kind of comments do we got? Nah, Coco is good. Yeah, Coco's been cool. I didn't mean to call Coco out. Ham. Does that say Hamas? To Hamas, Tom? Hold on. I gotta make sure that. Hold on. I gotta watch how I word people's names. To Hamas, Tom? Be careful though. You shouldn't mod people you barely know. These smaller channels, I've seen hella mods acting wild with the small amount of power they feel from being a mod. Even with like nobody in the chat. Like, look at my hair. I mean, nobody's in the chat with us. That's crazy. Versace said he's been a good lad. Now I know you guys are on the same team. Now I know you guys are up to something. Make sure you rock with them if you make someone a mod. Yeah, you're right. Too much power, make it to their head. No, because that one guy said broken bum. That's why I said broke ass. Oh, literally broke ass. You guys got to give him props on that. I didn't even get the joke at first. Oh, broke ass. That is such a play on words. Or talking shit, right? That's a good one. Martin Cole says, "Holy F, I'm 31 and look like a, oh my God, something dwarf. You got more of a Tolkien." I don't know let me try to reread it. I try to be respectful to words here. I like new words. You look like Tolkien, a Tolkien dwarf. You got more of a Tolkien elf aesthetic. Must be nice. Are you serious? Are you trolling me? I do I feel like I kind of look like a dwarf, actually. It's like walking around, like, how like ducks kind of just quack. I feel like I'd be walking around quacking. Quack, quack, quack. You know what I mean? But then my hair, I can go into like a lion mode where I look like a lion, I feel like. But thanks, Martin. I feel like you could have burned me right there and you didn't. You were pretty cool. But you said uh you look like a Tolkien dwarf. I look more like an elf. Oh, you did say I look like an elf. Okay, okay, okay. Is an elf different than a dwarf? Are those different? I feel like I would look like an elf, though. That's actually a crazy thing to hear, though. I swear to God, I'm not just saying that. Versace says you look like something out of Lord of the Rings. Thank you. So I'm movie worthy. Am I big picture worthy? No, no, no. I didn't think so either. I'm already put myself down enough, guys. I appreciate you guys putting me down together. We can all put me down together as long as I don't kill myself. I mean to say unalive. Damn. As long as I don't unalive myself, we're good, and I don't think we're in danger of that. But you guys definitely put me in a darker headspace. So let's keep reading some comments. Hamas said that is not my name. Then what is it? Two Thomas. It's spelled different because usually I see Thomas Tho. Is it Thomas Tom? I wasn't even making a joke about Hamas. I literally see the word Hamas in there. Pizza Slice says, "Love your hair, bro." Hey, thanks. Everybody else hates it, makes fun of me. Good vibes, Pizza Slice. Good vibes. Let's pin that. You're probably not even in here anymore. Trill says, "You're my favorite gay streamer." I'm not gay, but hey, I'll take the last part. I'll take your favorite streamer part. Martin says, "Lord of the Rings universe equals Tolkien." Oh, so you guys are saying I look like I could be from Lord of the Rings. Okay. That'd be oh, Coco, I was just about to read that. Uh, I'm getting reported for saying the offing myself. So that's fine. It'll be my first offense if it's a thing. I don't know if it's a thing. We'll find out. Go ahead and report me, Trill. Actually, it'll be good to know because then I'll find out. Coco said, "No, he's not gay." Yeah, it's kind of old. I understand good jokes, but it just kind of gets boring. That's why I'm gonna give less energy to him. I'll probably still read them, but I won't sit and linger and stew on a comment. Pizza says, "No, I am here. Thanks for the pin, though." Of course, yeah. Just to put out good vibes is I'd say, in my opinion, a lot more difficult than putting out bad vibes for most people. Just to say something nice is more difficult than to say something mean, I would say. So just to say something nice right there, thank you. Appreciate that. Good vibes. Jan says hello. What's up, Jan? How's it going? How's it going? What you guys up to? What's everybody up to? It says that mine says that nobody's live with me right now besides one person. Is the one person here? What you up to today? Give me something to read here. I feel like I'm not very entertaining right now this morning unless I get some work done. And my issue right now is I don't know whether I want to. Hold on, let me turn this down. I need a better playlist. Hold on, guys. I'll tell you in 1 second. Um, I want to. Oh my god, I don't even know what I'm talking about, guys. I have so much work I need to do, and I'm not getting it done right now. Ooh, this song is good, actually. I think I'm about to turn it back up. Oh my god. All right, let's read some comments today, or not comments today. Let's read some comment. I just read the word today, and I said, "All right." Uh, Chan says, "You're wondering about my mom's phone. I'm just 10 years old. If you're wondering." Martin says, "I think it only demonetizes. This is based solely on the fact that the content about sewer slides stays up." Jan says, "I just woke up today. I live in Texas." Hey, what's it like? I always say the same questions, but I always like getting people's opinions and thoughts, and obviously it keeps the chat going. But what's your feelings and opinions on Texas? Like, what does someone do in Texas over there? What do you do over there? Just like anywhere else? Just live like a normal human being? Kendrick, are you shopping? You can get you some for free, buddy. Okay? You can get a couple sums. He's so skinny. Burn. Lil Wayne says, "Congrats on coming out, Keen." There's no come out here. I'm straight. I like females. All right, Jan says, "Every time when it's summer, it's like really hot. Like you put it on an egg on the ground and actually like cook. That's how hot it is. And we never get snow. Only like in 4 more years. Holy crap. Is it just hot all the time? Is that what you're saying? It's just not comfortable, just not awesome. You know what, Texas needs a bunch of not beaches, but oh yeah, beach areas like little areas with a bunch of water for it. Probably dry the hell out, wouldn't it? The Odd Fox says, "Hey man, how's it going, Foxy?" Foxy in the chat, guys. We got some people in the chat. Let's get some chat going, guys. You read the YouTube live title. Chat entertain me. I think it's too early to eat. Where are you going, buddy? Are you locked down here? What the hell are you doing? It should be unlocked, buddy. I left it cracked for you. You can get through there. Just go. You know how to go through doors. Oh my god, he's getting finicky, guys. That's ridiculous. Come on. Maybe he doesn't want to go up. I was about to say, you know how to go through doors, dude. Don't play stupid on camera, man. Come on. Dude, that cat will go through something like this, dude. He knows what a door does. He's not locked down there. Oh, goodness. I think I'm gonna turn the heat off, guys. I don't know why we're running the heat. We never even have it that high anyways. Actually, it was on 68 and I ran it on 70. And I went down in the basement and did nothing. I need to see what the weather's gonna be like today. What's in my pocket? Um, Martin says Gulf of Texas. Yes. Oh my god, I'd have to be planning trips there all the time if there wasn't. I'd be taking 2 showers a day just to be around water. No, I'm just kidding. Jan says, yeah, it would probably. The Odd Fox says, I read a chat message and you came out. No, I'm not gay. Martin says, Lincoln. Jan says, I want to make you, wait, hold on. I want to make you want the most popular YouTubers in the world, though. What do you mean, Jan? Uh, Gus Hendricks is wondering what I prefer. I prefer females only. No men ever. Sorry. Big fan, by the way. Hey, thanks. If you were a big fan, you'd clearly know my preference. So, um, you just aged yourself. You were born after probably 2010. So, clearly a young child. When I have no kids, this is not made for kids. I have that set in the settings so that way it doesn't promote, children in the chat. Nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. Let's read some comments. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Thanks for the hearts. The Odd Fox says, I am trans. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Do your thing. Well, everybody seems to be worried about what I am. Why don't you ask Fox more questions about what they prefer and all that? Gus Hendricks says, I am 39 years old. All right. This is a young cat. Just a young cat. 39 is not old enough to call old. I'll call old. I want to say like 67 is a number that comes to my mind. And I'm not doing a 6'7" joke. Like genuinely 67, maybe 70. You can still be 67 and not get called old by me. But if you're 70, I'll call you old. I'll be like, you old man. I will call you an old ass person to your face. I'm 31 this month soon. I'm old enough to call someone old and not be disrespectful. So, James says, "Whoa, this guy is smart. He deduced you were born after just from the chat." Yeah, dude, because every time you just literally just realize little kids are the only ones that find the jokes about gay coming out or even just my appearance. Would a grown ass man likely be trolling as a much let me just phrase this better. Would you be more likely to see a kid troll or a grown man? Based off my looks. If you're a 40-year-old man and you have expression lines on your forehead like this, are you going to be making fun of my expression lines? You see what I'm saying? You can very quickly deduce that these are young children on their parents' account, fake account, whatever, friend's account. They're not grown ass people making fun of me, which is fine if they are. I mean, I don't care. Um, Thank you, James Murphy. That gets a pin right there. Jan says, okay, I'm the only one doing the hearts. Yes, Jan, I know. It's all you helping me out. Everybody else is here to make fun of me, Jan. Well, actually, that's not true. I think Jan and James here. I think you two. The Odd Fox, I'm a trans and bi. Okay. Well, that's cool too. I'm not gonna judge you here. Jan says heart. Hey, I know you got me. There you go. Heart and some more. The Odd Fox says I'm 22. 22, trans and bi. Gus Hendricks says in 67. Chat, he made a 6'7" joke. He just aged himself. He's really That's literally the funniest comment I've ever read. James Murphy is probably the funniest person I've ever seen based off 2 comments alone. Oh, I aged myself with a 6'7" joke. Oh my god. I have a tattoo on my chest that says 1995 just to. Oh, that was the funniest thing though that you can like double back like a comedian does. A good comedian will wait the whole time they need to and make it work. They don't force it. I feel like that was just right. Yes, thank you for the hearts, guys. Thank you for recognizing that I'm recognizing. I can appreciate good stuff here, guys. It's the same repeated gay jokes, the same repeated. It's like let's put some effort in, like James Murphy, guys. Read the pinned comment. Let's put some effort in. The chat's here to entertain me. The chat's entertain the, the chat's here to entertain the chat. Um, Still making me laugh, James. Oh my god, I just reread it. Jan. Oh my mom is like 45 years old. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. That's still young. That's a young cat. Us 45-year-olds are still out there on the pickleball court kicking some ass, dude. Keeping up with the 20-year-olds, you know? Ooh, Gus Hendricks says the truth hurts with a bandage. We're wounded. Might as well just take an eyeball out. I wonder if there's a one eyeball injured emoji or is it just one eyed wink? Thank you for the reacts. Martin Cole, hey, thank you for some more. I use a objective form of identifying old or younger. Older than me, old, younger than me, young. That's pretty funny too. Oh my god. You guys are pretty good. I need to add some people that are actually fun. Um The Odd Fox is laughing. James Murphy says, "You're like really easy to make fun of. I'm not sure your logic tracks." Well, it doesn't help that I'm really close, but unless I hold it like that, my eyes can't see it. And then I usually have my glasses on back here, right? And then I see glare. And I usually turn down my phone brightness, and then I can't see it. So then we go back to taking this off, coming closer. You see more lines on my face. You see zits that I got. You see greasy looking stuff, even though I shower potentially upwards of twice a day. That's probably why I'm greasy from showering so much, just to stop people from telling me I'm nasty, which I just gave them ammunition to call me nasty more. Some people just look the way they do. My nose is this big. Should I go chop it off? All right, let's continue. I am easy to make fun of, and I'm glad you're able to comment and feel comfortable around here. Jan says, "Mom, my parents' account." Okay, Jan's a young one on their mom's account. We got notifications coming in. Gus said, "Love you guys." Gus is here for the chat. Gus is here for the chat. Jan says, "I'm on my parents' account. It's my mom's." The Odd Fox says, "Bro." That's how I read that. Gus Hendricks says, "Me and my mommy." Or hold on, my god, I always do that. I'm starting to think I'm developing some sort of reading disability. Me, my mommy, and my dad. You guys are all watching me, and I look this crazy, acting this weird. There's 3 people on one live. Oh my god. Hi guys. I have no. I'm not busy right now. Normally I'm doing something. Right now I'm just I'm new to the live and everything, just hanging out. Jan says, "Please make sure to like and subscribe, but I also like to subscribe to your channel." All right. Good deal. The Odd Fox says, "Oh no." Jan says, "My dad's 56." All right, he's a youngin. That's a little bit older than my dad. Until he's 70, tell him that he's not old. That's just how it works. That's a made up number. Maybe like 67 is starting to get there. I feel like 67, 70, maybe even 72. It really depends on your quality of life. Bro has a tattoo on his chest of 1997 and he said 67. Boom, baby. And I got a smiley on my nipple, but it's probably faded off after like 12 years or whatever. It's hard to see, but that was a real smiley. I got all my tattoos when I was a teenager, really. Jan says, "Look for one." Gus says, 1967 confirmed. The Odd Fox says, "Bro, 67." The Odd Fox says, 1967. Gus says, "We have you on the big TV in the live." Oh my God, why, dude? I need to really back up for you. I'm gonna try to read it then. What is that emoji? Is that a cop? Is that a Christmas tree? I literally can't tell what that is. I think I found the one emoji. I can't even see it. My eyes are so bad. I think it's a cop. Um, Martin says, "Bro, you have mentioned your forehead lines like 3 times. I don't even notice them. If you're insecure about them, you don't need to be. Okay. Well, usually I hide them. We'll just stop mentioning it. I'm tired of hearing about the aging. But usually kids don't realize that yes, aging is part of it. Us old people, it happens fast. Bro, he LOL. Jan says 6'7", 6. How do you do it? Do you do it kind of like but wouldn't 6 be lower than 7? And did 7, 8, 9? Is that what happened? So 7, 8, 9? Or is that not part of the joke? Okay, okay, okay. Bro, you live on the big screen. Are you serious? I'm doing nothing. We don't have any work to do. You guys get to see my dirty ass living room. I really don't like showing too much, but it's dirty. The cats terrorize a lot, so we don't even, you know, the woodworkings, you know, the flying man. Let's go back to the big. Hold on, let's do it like this. Hold on. I got you. I got you. You ready? Hi. Kitty cat. Yes, that couch looks comfy. I know you're being sarcastic now because that couch looks disgusting. I wouldn't even sit on that couch, dude. There's places in this house that I live right now that I don't even want to touch. And I know that's disgusting. That's why I'm not gonna touch it. Just like with a bunch of hair and all kinds of random shit that I don't need to sit there and all that. Fridge reveal. Oh Lord. You want in it? I already show what's in my fridge every day when I grab food. It's pretty gross in there. I live in Indiana. What a nice young man. Thanks, Gus. Thanks, Gus. Thanks. I'm assuming you're talking about me. I got this old ass mattress behind me. The kitties get terrorized that. Sometimes they sleep on it. They get a walk. You know how people have those the track systems on like the top of their oh let me zoom back. You know they have like track systems where they can run across up top and then some of them have holes inside the wood where you can like pass through and go through the other room without that's kind of what I thought about that. As an old mattress I didn't want anymore and I was like, hey, the cats can terrorize it and cats can ruin it. Did you guys want a fridge reveal? It's kind of gross in there too. Everything I have is gross, guys. Um yeah. I feel like I look like the Grinch right now. Trying to read some comments. I'm not frozen. Martin says that I must have been like the tunnel scene from Willy Wonka for those poor people with you on the big screen. You know what I was thinking about? Pentaveret with Michael, or not Michael Myers. What's his name? That did Austin Powers. That guy. He's in a show called Pentaveret, and it's got this like eye on it. It's like way closer than that though. It's like I've had these big ass teeth for a long time. They've always been ugly looking. I used to have a retainer. Ew, look at that, I'm throwing out gang signs. Gang signs. When I hit it bigger, I'll start putting some money into my like getting like dental work done. Maybe get rid of some of these crow's feet. No, I don't want to get work done. What am I talking about? I'm gonna look like a leather glove. Gus is wondering if I own my own home. Gus has said I have an old box spring the same way for my cat. So I've never met anybody like that. So that's smart. And a box spring might be better than a mattress because then they have the scratch pad, you know, the wood. Obviously, there's probably wood. I feel like that'd be smart. That's smart. Then otherwise, what do? You know, you just burn it or something. You just throw it out in the. I mean, that's smart. Versace says he owes debts to the Oompa Loompas. I feel like I do look super short like this. That's awesome. You're awesome, Versace. Jan says only like snow and only like 2 times. Jeez Louise. For real. The Odd Fox says Jimmy Carrey. I think you meant Jim Carrey. Yellow teeth. Yeah, I know. The real something cream said yellow teeth. Thanks for reminding me. Jan's got the loaders on. Um, how do you say that name? Shadon Shadon Hack. Hello, mate. Love from Maharashtra. 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 Is that how you say that? Hello, mate. Love from Maharashtra. So Rasta's in there. Rashta. Maharashtra. Rashtra. Hello, mate from Oh my God. Mahamashtra. Is that how you say it? I'm not even being disrespectful. I'm genuinely asking. I'm genuinely curious, Chad. Genuinely curious. The real, the real meme cream as stop putting the emoji there. What gang are you in, sir? I'm not in a gang, Gus. Jan says, no, I didn't know. I said it wrong. I meant to say that I only seen snow 2 times? I just had snow here like a couple weeks ago. That's crazy. Shad says absolutely butchered the name. I know, let me try it again. I think I've looked at it enough that I got it now. It's Maharashtra. Maharashtra. Is that right? I'm genuinely trying. Maharashtra. So, yeah. Hello, mate, love from Maharashtra. Jan says ga 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 ga. Sound like a baby? Versace says sounds like somewhere far far. I know, I was just thinking that is not in the United States. You can assume that's not in the United States. Scooby stole my Scooby stole Shaggy's baggie, and yeah. Now he rolled up Scooby's doobie, so Jan is with the laughing emojis. Thank you for those, Jan. Gus said I'm gonna invite my friend Meebles to the stream. Is that how you say his name? Shad says yes. Maharashtra. I didn't have to look at that one. I just know it now. Maharashtra. All right. The odd fox says soul. Soul. Jan says yes. Shad says got it right. Finally. Jan says woke, woke, woke. You gotta walk, the walk, the walk. I just bought a bunch of food stamps off someone yesterday, so we're gonna get some food going in the belly early. Did that chunky boy come out yet? Did that chunkers yet? Did chunky boy come out yet? Oh more. Oh, I don't even know the words of that fucking song. I just make sounds. All right, Martin says I'm from a city called Bendigo. Guess my country. Oh my god, I literally couldn't even guess a country. I don't even know. I'm like the dumbest YouTuber you've ever seen, dude. I literally cheated on everything in school and failed everything, dude. I don't even know if I would have 5 fucking countries in my head without naming goddamn things that make me sound stupid, dude. The less things I try to let everybody else answer. Let's just save me the freaking the embarrassment. All right, guys. All right, guys. This ain't supposed to go here, but I had a drawer mishap the other day, so I'm just setting it under there until I clean it out to my bathtub right now. It's kind of weird. Dude, I eat so much raw bacon, dude. I barely cook this shit. I'll eat it a little bit pink. I'll eat it squealing. Is that placing something about you? Does that say something about you without me stereotyping? You being worried about raw bacon is kind of a stereotype, so I don't wanna say what I'm talking about, but I feel like that kinda says something about yourself because let's be honest, guys, it's not gonna give you worms and stuff like people say, I don't think. I mean, unless you're truly eating it raw, right? Thank you for laughing, or whatever the react is. I can't even see. My eyes are that bad. Hold on, we're getting to the comments, guys. Just one moment. I'm rewinding a little bit. Um, Someone said, "Get it right. Walk, walk, walk." I'm from a city called Bendigo. Guess my country. Food reveals what this song actually means. Valkyrie says, "Hi, good evening. Hey, thanks for joining. Comment below. Get something going. Either join what other people are saying or throw something new in the mix and give me something to read because I'm probably be 5 minutes behind here soon." So let's get some Sammy ready, guys. Sammy's ready. Sammy's on the drop. All right. You've something said Transformer. Meeble says hello. Meebles, eat Schley. Pleased to meet you. Can you guys, does anybody know any other languages? Will you guys give me something to try to pronounce? Because I don't know any other languages. I barely know any Spanish. I don't really know any of it. So if you give me something to read, I'll try to read it. Maybe I'll have some fun trying to put together some new words I've never seen. Jan says, I know what this song actually means. The Odd Fox says South America. Someone's guessing South America. Someone's guessing Mexico. Okay, I'm way behind in the chat, guys. Just understand I'm way behind in the chat. Jan says, is my country. Hold on, I'm checking my bake. Oh yeah, that's very well done. Very nice. See? That's how you know she's done. All right, so what I'm gonna do is since these have microfibers in them that I can get in my food, I'm gonna hurry up and take it off before it solidifies. I'm gonna put it on the back end of this plastic here. It's still microplastic, but there won't be literal fibers in my food. See how it's stuck right now? If I let the fat really solidify, it'll literally stick those fibers into my food and I'll eat fibers from this. It's greasy. I really don't want to touch it, but I'm gonna show you exactly. This is the top part of where the bacon touches. I'm gonna show you in the light. And I've found fibers in my stuff before. I'm not just paranoid. Let me turn my camera on. I have literally found stuff in my bacon before. These are just fibers put together. See what I'm saying? If I don't protect my body, I don't know what's in here. Just like when COVID happened, do you remember COVID happening? And they started having people swab their nose. It was actually found out that the government was partially um part of putting COVID into some of them mouth or those nose swabs. I swear to God, dude. I swear to God. The government has been caught literally giving people COVID from getting checked. Not from a vaccination, from literally getting tested for COVID. Why we got to protect our people, you know what I'm saying? We got to protect ourselves. Our government might be paid for by another country already. There might be blackmail on our people right now. I'm pretty sure I gotta watch what I say, dude. The people in charge of our country right now, they might be getting blackmailed heavily, and we already all know kind of what I'm talking about here, without saying anything specific. All right, guys, I'm about to pull out some bacon out of here. We want an 8 piece for the 1 piece of bread. I've been on this kind of diet lately. I'm not gonna say I look good, but I feel good. I've been eating a little cereal, so don't get me wrong. I'm not a health guru, but cut out. Oh, hold on. I cut out like all the pop, everything like that. There for a little while, I was kind of doing a little bit of naughty here and there, but I've cut out literally like all drinks I shouldn't have but milk, and I feel like milk's like my one exception. I'm a slut for some milk, dude. I'm a slut for some milk, dude. Um, go ahead and keep on. Let's go ahead and keep on getting this bacon off here real quick. Matter of fact, let's get it off this as fast as we can. Okay. You want to see what this one looks like, or you guys just take my word for it? Because I'm telling you, I found fibers in these before, like just straight up in my food. Hold on, I'm not doing it justice, guys. I don't have good lighting in here. I don't know. It's hard to see any fibers hanging out. I can assure you one thing. I've had fibers in my food, and I am paranoid about my health. I want to make it to at least about maybe 90, or at least at the stage I'm in at life right now, I do. All right, guys, let's get this Sammy together. Let's get this Sammy together. We're gonna eat on cam like we always do. Scroll away now if you don't like watching people eat. Scroll away. Go. Or just look away, I guess. But I'm not gonna be talking. You'll have to just hang out in the chat because I'm very hungry. And once I eat, I usually eat a lot at once. So I need to prepare what else I'm gonna eat other than this bacon sandwich. I need to figure out what else I'm gonna eat. This only an 8-piece bacon sandwich here. He just woke her up. She was literally just sleeping, and right now just popped her head up. She's about to lay her head down. Watch. He's terrified. He scared her. He just wants love. He just wants attention real bad, and I just it's just not a time in my day that I can do it. I hate to say it, guys. Yeah, I think he wants a window open. I might open a window here in a minute. I mean, it depends on what kind of weather it's going to be today, guys. I just had the heat on this morning. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's good for me, but it's okay in small amounts. But I eat it all the time. Look at him. He wants outside. This is how he tells me. Watch. He prances like a horse, or not a horse, but watch how he leaps into it. You ready? See? I'm not joking you. That's how he tells me he wants to go outside. I'm dead serious. Watch. I'm gonna let him out. He wants out bad. He's a whore for it. Later on, Bobby. Yeah, he leaps into it, guys. He don't do that any other time, but when he wants me to know that he wants outside, he will literally jump into it like a dog or something, or a horse. I don't know what to call it. Dude, I literally turn the camera back to me every time I take a bite. I don't know why. I need something else to film for a second while I bite. No, we don't smoke cigarettes here. If somebody came by and smoked weed, I wouldn't care, but nobody's smoking a fucking cigarette in this house. But I know what you mean, just to fill out just to make it look like to fit the room. Good burn. Good burn there. I'm gonna wash my hand real quick. Greasy. I'm gonna use filtered water. All right, guys. I'm like really hungry now that I just ate some bacon. I'm like really hungry now. I don't know what to eat, but I gotta eat something. I'm thinking about eating some hash browns, maybe. Maybe 3 hash browns. 3 bangers in the hash brown delivery system here. Oh shit, we use rubber bands around here to keep these things closed for the cat so they don't mess with anything. Well, it's been fun. I'm heading off now. Australia was the answer. Oh yeah, I never even guessed, dude. I'm gonna guess Australia. Feeling pretty good about this. The Odd Fox says, but it's a really pretty place though. I would go, but bro, the emus. The emus. What, you don't like emus? That's a deal breaker for you? This is my freezer, guys. I eat about the same 3 or 4 things every day. This is for the roommate I have. My roommate has all that and then some of this, but yeah, I eat about 3 or 4 things every day of my life, guys. Some people might say I'm like an alien or something, so I eat bacon every morning, usually followed by some applesauce or some cereal or something. Today it's about to be hash browns. I'm really hungry, dude. I'm very hungry right now. We're gonna get some ketchup out. Okay, it's kind of nasty in my fridge right now. It kind of smells weird because that onion's in there. Okay, there's that. Here's that. All right, guys, let's go check on Kiara. She's the only one I haven't shown yet. There hers is. What, baby? You okay in here, honey? The Odd Fox says they literally won a war, no joke. What does the fox say? 67. Jan says yes, Foxy. Green says, "Where's the steak?" Oh my god, I used to eat steak every day for a while. I bought like I don't remember how much it was. I think it was $400 worth of sirloins, and I just ate them for like 9 months straight every day, twice a day. I'm telling you, I literally. Some people were calling it the carnivore's diet or whatever. I just called it the I bought a lot of steak and I'm eating it every day diet. Threw some steak seasoning I had on it every time. So all I needed was just this cheap little You ever heard of Weber? Like WBER? It's like that red logo with the little grill on it. Just some steak and chop seasoning. Oh man. Oh man, and I microwave it a little. People are like, "Oh, don't microwave steak." Well, throw it in there, zap a little of the fruit, the frozen out of it. Just a little of the frozen out of it. If it's frozen, if it's already refrigerated, you probably ain't even gotta do that. But I cut it up into pieces before I cut it. I had scissors that I was using for steak, and yeah. The Odd Fox says I had to play alone, Jan. Are you talking about with the guessing? Oh, you're talking about something else. I missed a whole lot of stuff, didn't I? I don't know if cereal is good for you, Valkyrie. I mean, milk isn't the worst thing for you, but my dad calls it dog food, and my dad's kind of a health expert. My dad is literally, I don't want to say the word expert, that's not a formal term, but my dad is a guru on health. I promise. My dad's probably gonna make it pretty far. My grandpa's like 87 right now and he still plays pickleball. My dad's like 54 and he's getting around very well. My dad has the most strict diet I've ever seen anybody in my life. I've seen on like movies and TV, but I've never seen a real person have such self-control. All right. I think everybody just left the chat, guys. Check out the top here. 0. It's okay though. 2 diamond tattoos, Martin. What are the odds of you saying that? Can you see them? I guess they're gang related. I never got into a gang, but when I was a teenager, my buddy was into the Dayton, Ohio stuff. So I guess they're called Dayton Diamonds. I'm trying to read some comments, but if nobody's in here, they're just for me. Versace said, try protein powder and gym. Well, it depends on what my goals are. I'm not really trying to bulk up. I don't really have a lot of weight just anywhere and everywhere I wanna lose it. I have a little on my butt I wanna lose and, like, maybe some on my thighs and stuff, but and a little on my neck, but, like, the problem with losing weight with my neck is I can't you can't when you lose this is what I've heard. Now you can quote me as wrong if you want. You can gain muscles in certain places, right? But when you lose weight, I heard you lose weight anywhere, it can come off. That's what I've heard. I heard, if you want, like, to just lose weight on your butt, you can't do that. You can, like, gain muscle or whatever, but I've heard you can't just drop pure pounds for specific areas. Like, let's say this neck right here looks chunky. I don't think there's good ways to I mean, maybe there's stretches or something, I don't know, but as far as I know, you can't just go, "I'm gonna tighten up." Well, you can tighten things up. See, I gotta watch how I word this or I'm gonna be quoted as a liar, and I don't wanna be a liar. But I'm just saying if you wanted to, lose specific weight on just your butt cheeks. I don't think that's I don't think you can. I think you can gain muscle or whatever. But yeah, I think you get my point. I'm just trying not to be misquoted here because I'm not trying to mislead anyone either. Even if I don't get misquoted, I don't want to be misleading. So milk is not that good. Yeah, you're right, Caesar. It's genuinely not. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I'm sure. What do you call it? Mother's milk is good for a baby, like breast milk, but as far as I know, you're right. Your standard over the top milk at the store, over the top, on the shelf milk, not good. Now I think there's that. What is it like? Raw milk, raw dairy milk. I've heard that isn't terribly bad for you, but even in the long run of it, a human probably technically never needs milk unless it's like a breast milk situation specifically. Now I think you're right. I think you're right. Now, I wouldn't speak on it if I didn't know. I'd say, okay, thank you, but I genuinely think that is a fact. Milk is not good. Cereal's not good for you. Um, the cereal I usually don't eat this specific junk, but there's no color dyes in this. See? Oh, color. What the caramel? What the? Well, never mind. I'll go back to my frosted goddamn mother frickin' flakes here. All right, let's see. Let's see. Let's just put 2 minutes just because I have a feeling these are nowhere near done yet. Gotta rotate uh this one down. Oh, we'll give 'em another 2 minutes first. We need to turn this down. Never do yours at 390, really. Now that I'm smelling it, it doesn't even smell good. Um, the odd fox says, "Yo, Versa, I already like Versa a kangaroo can literally hop in your home and kick you out." Martin says, "I think your house would look good with an astro." Okay, we already read that. Martin says, "Well, it's been fun." Okay, we read that. Did I? How far up am I in the comments, guys? Where's the steak? I had to play alone, Jan. Pocket. I honestly think you meant no harm. I have that type of cat. All right, we're going to skip down to the end. Hey, crew, I seen you got on live twice. You get any viewers? You kind of got to I said this last time, but you kind of got to stay for upwards of an hour to get him at first until you get I don't know if I just am getting shoved into the algorithm all of a sudden, but my first few weeks I was alone at first every time. And here's something you didn't know about me, but when I first started dabbling around in this, when I've kind of making a couple videos at first, like I think it was like 4 months ago. I wasn't really going live. I went live with my buddy on YouTube like 3 times. I think I only published 2 of them publicly. But it gave me all right, I know you're already comfortable on camera. I'm just telling you with my experience because I kinda went through some different phases where I was comfortable and then I was back to being like, "Oh, I don't completely know what to say." I'm not uncomfortable, but I feel like doing not just making hash browns, I can make a live now and I'm not feeling weird, but before, I had to get myself into that. But my whole reason for telling you this is, um, me and my buddy, we went live a couple times on here, and it just allowed me to, 1, be comfortable. It allowed me to 2, I felt like it kinda pushed the algorithm a little bit better. I felt like having me and another person live helped the algorithm. So what I'm saying is I know I've kinda hounded you about this for the last week, but I think we should go live sometime. I know we've never interacted, face to face or through live or anything, but I'm just saying, not even just for the algorithm. I'm not saying I think my 5 people are gonna be, "Oh, crew, Ville," and you've already said you're not trying to put your whole world into this. You're not trying to have your soul sucked out because that's kind of what happens. And I don't want to demonize YouTube or content creation. It's great. I love it. But Cruz basically made it clear like she loves it. She wants to go fun. She wants to go live and have fun when she wants to. She's not going to try to make no career about. She's not going to try to be famous off this. So, let me get back to what I was saying. I feel like I go on many tangents here for no reason without being provoked. But I think we should go live, hang out sometime. And if it's weird or doesn't go well, you know, oh, what'd you say? Oh yeah, I'll be right there in a minute. You know what I mean? You could, or just tell me, hey, I'm over this. I don't like this. But anyways, my point is we could go live, kind of hang out, and maybe you can get some people coming in. I mean, not even because it's mine, literally because I think having two lives, I think it just would help the algorithm. Maybe I'm wrong. Like I said, when I first started messing around with my buddy before I even started going live or really doing much of anything, we just kind of hung out and we had a few people join. I don't really think I gained like a lot of like subscribers or anything. I mean, obviously, I'm pretty sure. All right, let me just say it flat out since nobody's asking. I can kind of take the narrative however I want. I'm pretty sure about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I had 56 followers, and now I got like 250. So I'm not getting for just doing nothing on camera. I'm very happy with it. That's all I'm saying. I need to turn on my brightness. Look at that. I don't feel well, y'all. My stuff is my body's reacting all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on. I don't feel right. Let me turn up the brightness real quick, crew. I see you more comments. I try to read a lot of the comments without it getting too sidetracky. Um, golly, Grandma, what a deep voice you have. Hey, you know, always got to hype your grandma up in the chat. Grandmas, grandmas need love too. The Odd Fox says, bro, Australia literally lost a war to a bunch of birds. Am I just uneducated or uncultured, or what do you mean? Is that a joke? You have to elaborate on that. Everybody else probably knows. Um, Coast McGoats says cat food diets suck. I couldn't do it. Cat food diets. Oh my god. You dirty bird. Dirty boy. Dirty girl. Ugh. Cat food. Ain't nobody suggesting cat food. Hey, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I might have to get off here. I gotta take a fucking poo. You gain weight with muscle mass. Yeah, but I mean like losing weight specifically. I'm not trying to like be misquoted. Like I said, I'm trying to word it exactly where I'm not lying. So like let's say you want to lose weight in your butt. I'm pretty sure you cannot specifically lose weight in one spot you target. Now, there are target areas that come first. Some people say the face happens first. Some people say you will lose the physical looking weight with your face first. But what my claim is specifically, so you don't miss, because you're all right, Coast McGoats. I don't blame you for pressing me on this. Let me read your next comment, actually. Work your ass off. Trust me, it'll do it. I believe you. I just don't want to be misquoted as saying, you can't, you know what I mean, turn something to. But if you have like, let's say I wanted to lose a pound of neck weight, neck fat, I don't think I could target it. I could gain muscle, but I'm saying like weight specifically, losing weight. I keep using the word. There's a difference between gaining muscle and losing weight, and I don't want to mix those up. And I feel like I am crossing wires on those a little bit. But I'm just talking about losing weight in this scenario. And I believe, depending on how you look at it, gaining the muscle is kind of like losing the weight. But I'm talking about physical pounds. You know what I mean? Pound for pound, ounce for ounce. Nothing, no feelings or opinions involved. But good morning, crew. Ooh, I never see enough Greg hearts. I like the way that looks together. That's a different kind. I mean, most people do like an orange or green, and my favorite color, or what I wear the most of, what I appreciate the most of, is gray. And actually, I'm wearing gray and white. I don't know if you did that on purpose, but I uh I will probably be seen in a white t-shirt almost all summer unless I choose to wear Banneker shirts as a work shirt while I'm uh you know what I mean, doing business because I'm gonna be doing a lot of business on camera. Dude, my hair looks wavy right now. Why does it look wavy? These blinds must be reflecting just right, guys. Just right. All right, we're gonna turn the timer off here. These are basically done, guys. These are basically done. Might need another minute though, real quick. All right, let's see if we got any comments. Sarah Elizabeth, did you poo well today, man? I'm about to take a poo right now. I'm just thinking if I want to get off the live or if I want to just set my phone down. I'm genuinely not making a disgusting joke. I literally got a crap. That's why I was saying if something happened. I don't know if you were here 5 minutes ago, but I literally was like, oh, something happened. Something's moving. Something's moving. Sometimes when you got that what do you call it? That hot tip, that hot lead on it, you gotta know it's for real. Yo, I ain't joking, guys. I'm about to hop off here. I gotta eat real quick and get some stuff done. People always call and it cuts my live. Can you if you have iPhone, can you put do not disturb or something? Hold on, guys. I think I have to make a call on something. Keep it going in the chat, guys. I'm still here, guys. I'm alive. I'm alive. And I got my phone on the charger. Poopers in the chat. Poopers in the chat. We're all fibered up, baby. Oh yeah. Party time excellence. It's made room, baby. Woo. Oh, baby. Woo. Somebody needs to quarantine that bathroom. Or quarantine me. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, I think you can put it in do not disturb mode. Alternate says you speak decent English. I hope so. I did terrible in English in school, but I've been, an English speaker my whole life. Do not disturb mode. Top bar of phone, Coach Magoach says. Cruz says maybe put my phone on do not disturb IDK, but it don't even give me the resume live option. When you go down to live, it when you get back on YouTube, um, I click live again and then it says you can resume. And also when I get a call, I can take a call and be right back on YouTube by just clicking it. I can sit here and look at YouTube while I'm on a call right now, I think. Literally. I'll give you all my phone number right now. Call me. I'll prove it. I'm pretty sure I can call. I won't be able to have audio go through that because it would default to the live. Damn, I'm an hour and a half in, guys, and I'm already at 33%. I'm not gonna be able to make it but like another 45 minutes or so. Laser said I had pizza last night with grape soda. It was fantastic. Ooh, that sounds naughty and good. I bet that was good. Uh, Popov says, should we start getting the ebony and light skinned girls whited? Coach McGoat says, nah, it'll make them crazy. Australian emu war. I worked my ass off, literally. Um, Tyler Johnson said, hi, this is Caitlin. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Diva says, you Chinese? Gain weight. Make good on you. Hey. Coach McGoats, working out then stopping will definitely skinny you, especially if you fast. Yeah, I definitely fast a lot. I try to do 16/8 as much as I can. I don't think Kendrick's been doing 16/8. Look at him. I think he's been eating 16 hours and not eating 8. Did you see his head just perk up? He likes that sun on his belly, I guarantee it. Oh, Bubby. Oh, Bubby just rolled into the whole entire sunlight. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's in a triangle area looking. It looks like an arrow, don't it? Kind of almost. If it was cut off right there, it almost looks like an arrow. See? You're an attention whore, dude. You're worse than me, bro. That cat wants to tell you his whole life fucking story right now. It's like, come on, Kendrick. All right, let's read some more comments, guys. Crew says, I would be live for hours if people would stop calling and cutting off. That's why I have a second phone. Have you noticed I haven't even been going live on my second phone anymore? Because this is why. Because I don't really think people come from my Facebook to see me here. So with me doing real legit business, I don't think I want people to see the inside sides of me being weird and silly unless they actually find it naturally. Tyler Johnson said, IDK, this is Caitlin. Coach McGoats, blinds are polarizing the light, blinded with science. The Odd Fox says, I'm back. About time. We've been waiting on you. We've been waiting on you, Fox. Coach McGoats, I gotta shit. 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 Didn't take time to wipe or wash hands. Hey. Hey, Coach McGoats, you must be a young cat. I'm gonna start aging people again. You start to learn when you eat fiber, things happen fast in the bathroom. So I had plenty of time to wash my hands. Thank you for worrying about that. Leon is letting everybody know that they're gay and that's okay. Hey, thanks for coming out here, guys. You're welcome to put this out in the chat and just hang out. And I like to think most people aren't gonna judge you here, as long as you're not being too weird. So that's fine that you're gay. Enough says glasses number. Cruella says, I'm doing a skate unboxing video tomorrow. I'm so excited, Booski. Nice. My very first video I ever did, uh, when I started up 4 months ago, was an unboxing video on my YouTube, and I think it got 7 views. To this day, it has 7 views. Dexo says, yeah, squish it. Coach McGoat says, I'm older than you. Thank you for the compliment. I'm just bored. Hey, there you go. But no, that sounds fun, crew. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Don't be giving those ones away now. I know I keep reusing that joke, but make sure you keep them bad boys. I can't imagine tattooing makes that much money for you, right? Where you can just be generous like that and pay your bills and stuff and get bills paid. I mean, none of my business. I'm not even asking. I'm just saying I'm a very, very generous person, but the person I live with covers most of the bills, and I'm not ashamed of admitting that or embarrassed. I give out. Actually, I'm a little bit nice like that myself. I have a tendency to give out tips real well. Like, oh, thank you for the $30 worth of stuff. Here's $10. Have a nice day. Or here's 40 for the total, obviously, but I think you get what I'm saying. But I don't do it every time. Mhm. These are not very good. Comment below, guys. Give me something to comment about. Dude, I ain't gonna lie. These are. I feel like I'm gonna get sick. It reminds me of high school. Like, I remember high school. I probably haven't had high school stuff since about 12 or 13 years ago, and that is literally undercooked like high school. Oh, that's weird. Thoughts on flat Earth theory? I don't really have a lot of thoughts on that. I feel like it's probably not flat or round, but I don't have proof. I don't have strong opinions about that specifically, to be honest with you. I just don't. Guys, I'll be honest, the hash browns were a bust. I'm not really trying to be a wasteful person. My neighbor's dog will eat them, but I don't know, man. I shouldn't have put ketchup on them. I should have made sure they were crispy. They taste kind of weird, and they added more onion powder than usual this time. Normally it tastes like hash browns. This time it tastes like onion rings or something. Let's see what it feels like outside too here in a second. I hate to be wasteful, but like I said, my neighbor's dog will eat these like crazy. My neighbor's dog eats anything I throw out there. I can throw out fucking pizza crust, whatever. Loves me for it. Loves me for it. Ah, ah, ah. What are you up to, crew? There's only one person in here, so you're the only person here. Because I know you said you'll tell me if you ever leave and you don't, but I genuinely think you're the one person in here this time. Oh, is that one day you said that? I'm thinking you leave all the time without telling me, literally all the time. I don't know if you've ever said goodbye, but then you told me the one time was because I was popping zits. He says gay. Okay, immigrant son. Okay. Some reason people in other countries are really mad at all Americans. So if anybody American in power does anything bad, all of us Americans are to blame. Coach McGoat says Carl Sagan will show the flat versus round thing. Using shadows and buildings, you can geolocate where you are, or a stick in the ground works. Okay, I've heard of Carl Sagan before. Yeah. Okay, we got someone gay from California that's really, really excited about it. So that's cool. Good for you, buddy. We're not gonna judge you here. You're in a safe area here, bud. Pretty safe area here. But I'll be honest, I'm not gay, so don't try to get with me. But you're not gonna get judged for your preferences, no. Let's keep reading, guys. Let's keep reading. We're not reading, but let's. Oh yeah, that video wouldn't load. Being kind of weird. He just uploads straight up videos. It's crazy how he does that. He just uploads a video while recording. This YouTuber I really like. Yeah, gotta go. Good. You're just being weird. Nobody cares. Good job. You're gay. It's 20 fucking 26, dude. Nobody cares. If you get judged by anybody because you're gay, then honestly, they'll probably get canceled. Just post it online. I'm pretty sure it's part of the amendment right, though. You can free speech allows people to say. To build an app with your name on it just by thinking. I keep forcing that commercial on me like nonstop. All the way down here. This is the only spot that I really need to secure off with this method. I don't need to do the entire 50 feet of the line. And I think, and by doing that, we'll have enough space to have both lines running along this corridor, and it's going to be gated off. Maybe it's about 32 inches from the rack, so it's a bit tight for Evan, but I think he'll make it work. And it's not going to go down all the way. It'll probably end right after, right around here, right around this bay in this corridor, so you can still walk around it, and you won't be trapped in here. So there's the plan. At the time of me posting this video, the machine has been shipped, along with the empty spools, the boxes, all the other necessary material to get the line set up. I don't want to really go too much into crazy detail about this video. I just wanted to show you guys my thought process on getting this set up. If you guys have any. Later on, Coach McGoach. Thanks for joining. Make sure to subscribe if you want to hang out again. Please let me know. And so the back area back here, there's going to be enough area. There's going to be enough clearance for a pallet to pass through with the pallet jack, and that'll be for the resin. I do have a vacuum feeding machine, an auto vacuum feeding machine. I will. No, it's not, Gus. And then that dehydrator to the main hopper of the extruder. So kind of a 3-part system, but it's going to be automatic. So the idea is to put a pallet of resin behind it, behind the extruder. That'll. I'm not anti-gay stream though either. I mean, it's just not a gay stream. Why does it say it in the chat? Where nobody's talking about a gay thing at all. You're the only person saying that. Look in the chat all you want. You're the literal only person saying anything about anything. Someone actually just said goodbye. I gotta go. Someone said Carl Sagan. Thoughts on flat Earth, but yeah, nobody's talking about gay. But sorry, I think you got mixed up. Quit day drinking. Want advice for you? Want to hear it? Yeah, sure. I can take constructive criticism or advice. What do you got for me? Yes, I do. I'm gonna check the weather real quick too. Yeah, Gus, like I said, nobody's talking about gay. You're the only person trying to bring up homosexuality. It's not a gay chat. I just answered you too. So I know for a fact you're trolling me because I just answered you and you're still trying. So no, nobody's talking about it. Don't love your job, jump your love. What? What's up, Jigs? What's up? What's up? We had crew in the chat. She lasted like 2 minutes. I think she just commented telling everybody she's doing a video tomorrow, and then she left. And that's kind of why I called her out that one day for just trying to just dick ride my few viewers. But it's kind of just gets proven more. And remember, she's like, oh, and she's probably still in the chat. That's fine if you are right here, still talking to you if you can hear me, crew. But you're like, oh, I'll tell you when I leave, and I don't think she's ever told me bye. So that's okay. But that's to lower expectations. Keep the hopes high, but lower expectations always, guys. Always. Let me go off tangent for a second, guys. Let me set my phone down. Always have your expectations low. Don't expect anything. Zero. Literally none. Not even your mama to save you. Jan says don't yeah, I don't even get what that means. I don't understand what that fully means. Gus says I'm explaining what I was talking about. Job your love. Check my Facebook real quick. Sometimes you gotta hop off here and to handle business, right? I'm a spam hearts because I am bored. Hey, thank you. Show some love. What's up, crew? You're still in the chat. It's true though. I'm not speaking lies. I have nothing. I don't know if I lied right there, but yeah, you don't say bye. And the other thing I said, what else did I say? Hold on. Memory's bad. Oh, about the joining in the chat and then leaving real quick. Yeah, you do usually just you don't respond when I ask you what you're doing. So I know you're not at least listening, but I think you're kind of sitting there to kind of say you've supported. But yeah, you're not like sitting in here hanging out. You might have just now because Jix is in here, but I can assure you I've spoke to you a lot over the I would say at least a total of 10 minutes where I've asked you specific questions over different lives and you haven't answered. And I understand people are busy, but I'm just telling you, like, I keep my expectations low. I have my blow dryer on trying to dry these clothes. I know, it seems like I'm always being mean, and that's okay. But I'm just saying, I just feel like when people join in, they don't even really are about the chat, and then it's like you get credit for being here. It's like it's the boring days right now that are really gonna be what I notice because even I'm like, what am I doing here, right? I mean, what's even happening? If there was no chat here, this is the facts. If there was no chat here responding, like you guys, like crew, Jix, Ken, everybody, I wouldn't be motivated to do these lives. I would literally just, I would be so bored because obviously I'm bored. I'm just sitting here doing nothing. So I mean, without you guys, it's boring. So, unless I'm working, if I have, like, a mission for the day, if I'm what I mean, if I'm doing something, whatever, I feel like it wouldn't be so bad, but if I'm just sitting here like I just ate, what I mean, if I just do, like, my random stuff, like, I feel like it's a little bit slower, but when I'm, like, busy and like, technically, I have a lot of stuff I need to do, I keep needing to check my phone, actually. My phone says I'm on focus, but I swear I had do not disturb one or something, I don't know. Ken says, "Yo, handsome, do you have abs?" Not really. I mean, I guess everybody has abs, but not really that you're gonna see. Probably not. Jan says only 3 people were in your live stream. Well, I know actually two. Yeah, that's fine. Like I've said this. What did you do yesterday? Did it rain, dude? It freaking came down like crazy yesterday. It was. I feel like I got some work done yesterday. I got some good business done yesterday. I actually moved my table in the garage where it needs to go. Yesterday was kind of a busy day, but I also pretty sure I was live for like 8 hours and I was probably doing nothing for a lot of those 8 hours. So, Ken says it takes a while to build a base following. Yeah, and I need to be doing something. That's the problem. Just sitting here on camera is not gonna be getting shared out to people. Nobody's gonna be like, wow, that guy's on again. Let's go watch him. Nobody's gonna go out of their way to just watch somebody eating food and rambling in the chat. I want to show more of what I do, and I'm in the stage now where I just have to plan more than I do. Or otherwise I'm already rehandling, like, I sell, like, 2.2 pound boxes of, like, plastic. It's probably, this tall, probably this wide, squared, probably, like, and it's like 2.2 pounds, and I'm making, like, a dollar or 2 each box, so I'm rehandling them from the UPS or FedEx to the door, unless they drop it off, which I'm nice, I go out there. I'm handling it sometimes to the garage or sometimes to the kitchen, then to the basement, and then where it goes, and then when the customer gets it back, it's just I wanna cut down the steps. I want to utilize my garage more. My garage leads I'm reading some comments now. You guys are hyping me up. But my garage leads to where my basement is, so I think I could just cut out taking it down to the basement unless I need to, like overstock or something. But what'd you end up doing yesterday, crew? I feel like my energy is received a little weird sometimes, but I'm not as mean as I seem. Like I really am a ball of love, but I'm also a ball of like abrasiveness. Um, Probably somewhere on the spectrum. I'm definitely like I don't wanna say weird, but I'm definitely not for everybody. Dude, I had to get that spot. Ken said, "It takes a while to build a base following." Well, I'm new here, so I'm not complaining. I'm just blessed to have anybody willing to chat and hang out and comment below. So I'm blessed for all y'all, and I am trying to get to 500 subscribers. We'll eventually get there in maybe the next month or so. Hopefully, the next 2 weeks. We can set a goal of 2 weeks. I'm really tired though, Jigs. Yeah, I bet you are. Weren't you just major sick? Ken says, "Don't give up. If you ever sad, we can cuddle." Cruella says, "It's starting to get dark outside right now, and it wasn't like that a second ago." The heck's going on over there? Ken says, "What do you like to do the most?" That's a good question. Depends on the context. Right now, I enjoy doing business. I enjoy going live. Those are two separate things. I enjoy going live, and I enjoy doing good business where it makes people happy or where they appreciate what it is or something. Just standard business. I appreciate that though. What about you? What about you guys? Uh, 3 says, "Fart on weed and smoke it." Jix says, "Gross." 3 says, "Farts and flavor. Farts are flavor." Jix says, "Scott." Jix wants this whole fart operation shut down already. Corella, well, I went to Hot Topic and got a few things on the search for new Hot Wheels. Thrift, like literally Hot Wheels? Thrifting, that sounds kind of fun. We don't have really anywhere to do that. Enjoy butt stuff? No. No, I don't. So sorry. My phone's on the charger, but I might have to hop off here soon. It's still dying. 35%. Join my live sometime and I'll show you my collection. All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna just go live with you sometime. Like every time I get on your live, I'm like, even if I'm not talking, I want to be live. Like, and I'm sure it happens to you too. I seen like yesterday you left and did that. I don't blame you. I get that way too. I'm like, I may not be doing anything, but I should be live. I gotta go soon. I have to drive to my farm. Also, gotta go means got to go, right? Yep, got to go. You're up to date on the slang, girl. You're slanging it right, girl. Brob or bro, Robert, is that how you say it? Robert. Um, have you ever played the hit game Wizard 101? Nope, I haven't. Caden says Shaggy from Scooby Doo. Zoinks, 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 Raggy. Or no, I can't even say it right. Raggy. No, I can't do it. Oh well, I don't have it in me. They don't pay me enough to do the Shaggy anymore. Zoinks. Hey, what's up, someone? How you doing? How you doing? Comment below. Keep the comments flowing. Give me something to read. You think I should do just an unboxing video or an unboxing and hot topic haul? If you mean a haul as in like multiple things, um, hmm. I mean, if you're comfortable on camera, just do the longest one. If a haul is gonna take 3 hours and an unboxing is gonna take 1 hour, do the 3 hour. Set your phone on do not disturb. I'd recommend just go for the long haul. If you're already comfy going live and you're not trying to get comfortable all of a sudden, you're already in that position. That's a powerful position to know that, you're comfortable with yourself and you're not shy and you're willing to go on camera. That's a third part. Obviously, it's pretty close to the first two, but being willing to go on camera is important too. Someone says, "I'm not a bad guy. Nothing, man. Just war in my country." Yeah, dude, it's crazy, dude. The average people like me, the average person like me, we our only defense is to ignore everything or to not talk about it because we don't have a say so, man. Things happening are not really the average person. I mean, I'm sure if we all stood together, but it has to be mega collective. It has to be super coordinated and very well teamwork. Yeah, it's a few items. Yeah, probably just go and do the few items. If something comes up, you can always just cut it short. Somebody calls you can always cut it short if somebody interrupts you. What do you think about hippie culture? I think it's fine. I have no problem with it. I think young kids probably shouldn't be smoking weed, but other than that, uh, Cruz says, "Thanks, Booski. That's why you're the absolute best." I don't know. You hear how sassy I get sometimes. Sometimes I feel like I got to say something sassy and get told to shut up at least once a day by you. But nah, you're the best for real. Let's keep going here. Hold on. We gotta do something here. Hold on. Oh man, I'm kind of still hungry. Isn't that sad that I ate all that food and I'm still hungry? Um, Thank you though, crew. I appreciate that. Judge says the average person isn't gay. Caden says Rue from Vru, I think is how you pronounce it. Judge says if we stand together, they'll call it terrorists. Yeah, but everything's being weaponized, man. Everyone's being weaponized. The future is probably going to be digital, electronic. So if you wanna kill a lot of people, you take out their food source. How do you do that? You start messing with their infrastructure online. So that means everything's probably hanging by the nuts online. So you really got to go after the food and water. The water is probably more important than the food, but people will want the food first, probably, I'm sure, because that's what we're conditioned to do, right? There's just a tiny bit of water in all the food we eat, so we don't realize how thirsty we are. Caden says, "Yeah, I'm from Canada. Hey, what's up from Canada over there? What's going on?" Someone says, "Do you come from a land down under?" Coming from a land down under. Judge says he's a sassy boy. Cruz says, "And honestly, Wyatt, you truly are great, and I'm truly proud of you, and I love your sass." I can tell you're not sensitive because most people bounce out of here too fast. It's like, "Oh, he offended me. I'm hurt. I'm leaving." It's like, all right, I'm not gonna beg you to stay. But obviously not because I don't love people and care about them, but I'm just not gonna beg people to stay. That's the way my dad's kind of raised me, and that's fine. Not in a rude way. Obviously, you just said nothing positive. I'm not. My tonality can be misunderstood. Judge says for sure, yes. Jig says back. Judge says they already did that. Jig says, "What the hell, Scott? I'm not digital." Judge says they already bought the water, right? Yeah, yeah. They already own it all. It's everything's done for, man. It's about passing everything around to each other now. The elite's got to pass it around. Elon Musk will give you this, and then you give him syndication. That's why the elites are such buddies. Caden says you play Xbox, not anymore. I mean, I'm down for Xbox. I have no problem with video games, but I don't anymore. Cruz says I feel like when you have a real friend, you should be able to tell them about their self. And yeah, you can get mad, but we're still friends in the end. Yeah, I can have all the feelings I want, right? It doesn't mean it has to affect you or hurt you or anything. Especially when you know I'm not trying to hurt you. Like when I can literally put out something that hurts you and not mean to. the little bit of credit is like, all right, at least he wasn't trying to. He's just fucking socially weird. Maybe has, I'm somewhere on the spectrum. I'm not gonna go into that on here, but I need to quit looking down. People are still asking me about P1Ss. I don't have them for sale. Judge says you can have a pond in your backyard and feed yourself, but you don't own the land either. Yeah, and you gotta have a fishing license, and you can't have ponds in your backyard here. Like if I wanted to put a pond in my backyard right here, it would be a headache to put one back there in my yard, back here. Be a headache. It'd almost be illegal. You couldn't do it almost because it'd be a safety thing. I mean, just something. Would you ever stream gaming? Yeah, if I played gaming, of course I would definitely I would definitely play some games, but like I said, I'm gonna have a lot of work to do this summer. I'm not worried about always just sitting here trying to entertain the chat here. I'm gonna have a lot of work. Um, Jix says, I haven't done animals. I was getting dressed. Yeah, you gotta go get dressed and get some work done on the farm, girl. Someone says, I hate putting plastic in my own water. What do you mean there? Judge says they're not gay enough. West Side Rock, you're not gonna hurt us, but I'm afraid the cats outside's gonna have a different agenda. Toby out there, you see Toby out there walking around like he's a king. He heard me bump the window. He probably wants in soon. Wait, where'd he go? He's a ninja cat. You want in, Bobby? I don't know if he wants in or not. He plays this game with me every day. You'd think I would know by now. Um, Judge says they're not gay enough. The cat's got an agenda out there. Someone said, I am, sir. Cuckoo! All right, Crew says exactly. I'm told I'm brutally honest, but I feel like people are only affected by that if the truth uh, I told was accurate. Exactly. If they're on your side, it's like, damn straight, girl. Damn straight, Trina's a bitch. But if Trina's getting told Trina's a bitch, then Trina says, oh my God, you're so dramatic. You're such a bitch, too. It's like, bitch. Have you met your fucking self, Trina? I just made up Trina here. I don't know where that came from, but I feel like anybody's name's Karen or Trina's probably a bitch, right? Everybody's got a fucking librarian named fucking Karen, probably. And everybody's probably got a cousin named goddamn Trina. Someone says, I like that you give the cat more space and environment. We'll let these suckers run around. There's only one that we don't let run around. So we've had two cats that have BBs in their body. One's in their head, the other's in the body and like a leg. So we don't like to let all of them out anymore because they've been shot with BBs. And I held a magnet up to them, so I'm pretty sure they were plastic BBs. But they're still in their body like 5 years later. And I've taken them to the vet, and they told us there's not to worry about as long as we don't see any problems. So yeah, we only let, three of our four indoor ones out. So um Caden says, nice backyard. Can you show me your guns? If you're talking about my arms, they're not great, but when you talk about like the Second Amendment, I'm not really gonna get into anything like that. I farted and lost a battle. We've seen that one a couple times this week. Oh, and I love your hair. It's so willy-nilly today. Did you see any of my live last night? I'm pretty sure you were there for it last night when I was going wild with it last night. Like I was literally trying to go Garth from Wayne's World. I feel that zoos are bad. Yeah, they're kind of just, they just kind of cage them up, and what they don't show you is some of them in other countries. Like, let's say you buy an elephant from like another country, a lot of them will whip the shit out of them, beat them, and really put them in a depressed, sad state, and then the U.S. might buy them after, or something. I don't know if that's true. I might have just made that up, but I've seen videos where people like really hurt animals, and I'm assuming the U.S. isn't like the only way that they're gonna do it the right way is probably if they have to. I'm just saying that honestly. Like if they have security cameras up, it's like, hey, we better not whip the elephant, or something, or poke and prod it. I don't know. I've seen where they do that to any. I've seen videos of all of them. The tigers. I watched a video the other day, just like 3 days ago, where this little girl had her like coat, and you could tell it was like a family's tiger. It was like their own little like it was their business, and they're in another country. And this little girl got yanked up by it. She was fine, but they like beat the fuck out of that tiger. It's like, dude, you walk by a cage with a little girl, and you're going half like they probably fucking killed that tiger. I mean, like they beat it to a pulp. You know how much effort you got to do to like knock out a tiger? I can't stand watching those kinds of videos, but I did watch it. And you could tell that the setting, that was just like a normal, the tiger grabs someone again, just beat it to a pulp, and they're poking at it. They don't always just slap it with the sticks. They poke at them, and it's like, that's so vile. I don't know. I don't even know what brought me into that. I'm gonna just stop talking about that because it is so vile. There's a lot of evil in the world. Um, Imaginary friend says, "What in the ugly am I looking at?" Well, that's your opinion. Must be just looking at some ugly human being you don't like to look at. You might want to just keep on scrolling. Got me all insecure now. Um, Someone says, "Is Barney the dinosaur behind 9/11?" I don't know, man. I don't want to ruin the surprise. Crew says, "Oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you. I had a dream I was watching you on live. This YouTube is shit is getting real. Oh Lord. We got her eat, sleeping, and dreaming about me, guys. No, I'm just joking. We got crew, or yeah, we got crew worshiping me up in the house, guys. I'm starting a cult, guys. Anybody that wants to join, just tell me how awesome I am, and you're already in. No, I'm just kidding. Jake says, "Hey crew, yeah, she's been up in the chat for a bit. I know you just got back not too long ago. Would you peel a potato already? Oh my god, I could go for some damn potatoes right now. Do I have potatoes? That sounds good right now. I'm hungry. I only ate what? I didn't even eat those hash browns, so I haven't even ate much food yet. What should I have? A hamburger? Bagel bites? I don't know. Chicken sandwich? A really, really naughty freaking snack bar? Oof, that sounds so good right now. What I need to do is so I can keep on a healthier kind of diet here, guys. I think I need to refill my electrolyte water, and I need to just chug a bunch of water. I'm gonna be eating a lot. Cause remember I was gonna eat those 3 hash browns, didn't. So that is a decent amount of food that I'm not eating by now, that I haven't ate by now, that I normally would have probably, or around this time. All right, let's get some like, ooh, that was strong. Ooh, ooh, that was really strong. All right, there we go. I think I lost everybody in the chat, guys. Is there anybody in the chat? Let's see. Ram said definitely yes. Definitely yes to what? Go for the Ultima here, guys. Ultima. Looks like dishwater or yeah, like like soapy water. All right. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. What I'm putting in the water, I'm putting electrolyte powder in the water. This is why I don't eat so much junk food anymore. This is why I quit drinking so many sweet drinks. Their pink lemonade's very, 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 very good too. Cruz says, "Hey Jix, I better see you on the unboxing live Friday or I'm gonna cry." Yep, tomorrow's Friday. Yep, that's what she's talking about. She says, "Yep, tomorrow." She's hoping to see you on an unboxing. She might do a whole entire Hot Topic haul. She's she's unsure whether she wants to haul it or go with it. Maybe she'll go with the flow. Maybe she'll pre-plan. But either way, she's planning a live tomorrow. I did not add enough electrolytes to this, guys. Let's show you the can here real quick. It's probably backwards because I'm on selfie. I need to add some more though. Kind of expensive, but for what it does and how much less food I eat and how much less pop, like I don't even really drink pop or anything anymore at all. Zero, none. For the fact that I'm able to do that, it pays for itself being like $3 a day. I probably drink $3 of this a day. But how much is a damn soda pop? I mean, just eating less food alone is worth a couple bucks a day because I eat a lot of food. I mean, I really can put down some food, guys. I promise. Oh man, that is so good. It mixes in real slow too. You probably can't see anything, but that's a big salt clump of electrolyte. Oh, it just bursted. Did you see that? Those are electrolytes, guys. That's salt from the ocean. That's flavored salt from the ocean. iPhone 15 here. Dude, I drink those in my mouth sometimes and it's really a lot to handle. Unless it mixes in, it's a lot to handle, guys. Come on, focus in, you bastard. I think it's because where I'm holding my phone. It's trying to focus in on the outside of the ring. Oh, this is such good flavor. I drink this every day. 365 days a year, every single day of my life. I drink this religiously. I probably drink 4 bottles a day. It is so good. It is so good. I kind of fanboy over this. I literally get on their Instagram sometimes and I hype them up to strangers. Like I may not get a coupon code or anything, but I want people to know you can better your life and it still tastes good. You don't have to regret skipping pop. You don't have to regret skipping apple juice and all this drinks. You can have fun, and they have all kinds of flavor. Like I said, their pink lemonade is to die for, dude. It's a little expensive. I mean, I drink like 3 or 4 bottles worth a day, so it is probably $3 or $4 a day. It's like it's probably 75 cents a serving. So I mean, a couple bucks a day. Um, Crew's answering for me. Crew's basically my moderator. Crew and Jix are basically moderators at this point with me. Maybe what time? Jix asked what time. IDK whenever Booski ain't live. Jig says I turn off notifications because he posts too much. Well, that means you're probably gonna have me on a lot. That's terrible, Jigs. I'm about to hide you from this channel, Jigs. You, Jigs. Don't be a Jigs. Don't be a Jigs head about it. Jig head about it. I don't even post that much. I just go live. I think yesterday I went live 3 times because they keep messing with my audio and video. Otherwise, I'll just have one notification unless I post in a day. I don't even post shorts or videos anymore. I just go live. Crew says you've been drinking a lot of that stuff. Is it any good? Flavor is really good though. Seriously, I have no reason. Yeah, I looked at their Instagram yesterday, and I don't know how they're not. It's got It doesn't have hidden sweeteners either. Look at the ingredients. I'll hold it still. Hold on, let me find them. It's all electrolytes, guys. The only one that could potentially be sketchy is natural flavoring, and I don't even know where that's at. Natural flavors right up top. With other natural flavor. That's the only one that's like, well, what's a natural flavor, Ultima? Don't be playing me. But everything else is electrolytes, like magnesium citrate, top and bottom, zinc, all that. It's all just electrolytes. They don't have high fructose corn syrup. They don't have sucralose, dextrose. I couldn't recommend it more, guys. I've told so many people over the last couple of years, and nobody's taken my advice. I'm not a very good influencer. Um, how do you say that name? Layman? Laymine? Landmine? Can I just call you Landmine? What's up, dude? Kaiser said, my problem is coffee. Those things are awful, but I'm addicted. Yeah, and some people might need that caffeine kick. Um, some people say there's better ways to get your caffeine, so I guess it's optional at that point. If you think it's a problem for you, or it's staining your teeth, or just something that's causing you a reason to need to get away from it, might be personally a reason to cut back. See how that affects you and go from there. It's not always gotta be cold turkey with things, guys. If you think you can slowly kinda work towards the life you want, I encourage you to just do it one little thing at a time. Sometimes if I know I need to, reorganize a room, and I know I'm not gonna be able to do it right away, I might just move one thing. So when I walk in there, I'm like, "You know what? That's a start, baby. That's something different." I can stand from afar and see at least one thing different and say, "You know what? I can make that difference moving forward." I don't know. Maybe that's just me and my weird brain. But yeah, Kaiser, I know a lot of people need that coffee, or not need it. I don't wanna say need it, but it also depends what sweeteners you're putting in there. You gotta remember all these sweeteners you use, they're very bad for I don't drink coffee, but the person I live with is a very I'm telling you, this person knows their stuff, okay, guys? I'm gonna show you one of the things they seem to be using, okay? I don't use this. This is not mine. I have no clue. Ketotonic, I understand what that means for the most part, but this is one thing my person that I live with uses. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Grass-fed butter, MC multi-chain triglyceride, that's what MCT is. So I'm sure that's not the better, and I'm pretty sure he uses a right here. Let's see what this is, guys. He uses heavy whipping cream, and he uses coffee creamer. I don't use like I said, I don't use any of this. I can't vouch. But look at this. Cane sugar, guys. Natural flavors, milk and cream. Leche. Con leche. Whipping cream is probably garbage for you. He even admits that he don't think that's good. Heavy cream milk contains less than diglycerides, polysorbate. I don't know much about triglycerides or polysorbate or anything. Um, Cruella says yes, he does. He's just trying to grow his following. About what? About which part? Oh, Jake's saying that I post too much. Yeah, I do. I ain't gonna lie though, like if I posted once today, Cruella already went live twice today with 2 notifications. Cruella's literally already put out more notifications than me today. Like, I'm not trying to defend myself 5 minutes behind in the chat, but Jix, I literally don't put that. I had audio and video issues recently. Seriously, I don't put out a lot of videos. So it kind of bothered me that you said that. It kind of offended me because I mean, at most 2 notifications a day, right? I mean, I had audio and video. I mean, that's crazy to me though. Message retracted. Uh-oh, that's good. Go drink some water. That's all I've been doing. Landmine or whatever. That's all I've been doing is drinking water. I just got done talking about how much water I drink, guys. Next thing you're going to do, tell me to go wash my hair. Is that the next comment? Go wash my hair? I have the fucking cleanest hair on YouTube. I have the most water in my body of anybody in this YouTube right now, probably. I have to pee so bad. People think they know me so hard and they literally can't even put their finger down on what gender I am. I'm a male. I've always been a male, and I always preferred women. Everyone coming at me with trying to figure me out. It's like, do you really care, or is it just a troll sesh? Oh, you don't have to turn them on. I was just joking. I mean, it did kind of hurt my feelings, but it's kind of weird because like I act like I'm like really territorial over certain things, but I don't know where that comes from. How much for a pimp spool of filament? What's a pimp? Do you mean pink? $12 each. If you grab more than 3, I'll do $10 a pop. As long as they're not special collars. If you get tri-collars and dual collars, that's $15 each. Some of my coppers and my gold and stuff would be 12 for the silk PLA. But in general, you come back to me a lot. You're a repeat customer. I'll do $10 each. Cruella says, "Okay, Jix," laughing at me probably because she said, go. I might as well get off here. Bye, y'all." Damn, Jix, I was joking. Is she for real or is she still here? Um, Crew said, "I want to show you my new stuff, Booski. I never get anything for myself. That's why it's such a big deal. Sorry if I'm being a loser." No, that's cool. You don't ever get stuff for yourself? Why don't you buy yourself stuff? You have nicer stuff than me. I'm wearing shoes from like 7 years ago that are busted out. I guarantee you have name brand shoes. So I'm not gonna feel pity for you. But you're probably like me. You don't like to spend extra money on yourself than you have to. But I can tell you right now, you got money. You ain't like poor. You ain't broke. I'm just assuming you're like me. You're not gonna go drop no $400 on outfits every year. Or something. Well, you might. I don't know. You dress bougie. You dress nice. You're gonna laugh at that, right? Yeah, you don't laugh at Jix's comment, but I say, "Oh, you look bougie and cute," or something like that, and you laugh at me. It's like, come on. But that was the moment when I realized, obviously, we weren't gonna be a thing. But at that time, I'm like, come on with it. Um, Panda says, "Yo, what games do you play?" I don't play games. slow motion is still motion. Hey, I agree. That might be pinnable right there, guys. We might pin that. Valkyrie. I'm about to call you Vladimir. Valkyrie says, "I'm back. I'm back, motherfucker. I'm back. Oh no, I'm back, motherfucker." Cool, yo, Aries ad. Damn, what you gonna do? Come over here and make me? I would like to see you. It's nice over here. I want some company. Saving myself. I'm backing up a little bit. It went from like, come over, motherfucking tough guy. Like, all right, come over. Let's just hang out. Let's let's hang out and do some work. Internet kid says looks alike the vocalist of Infinite Annihilator band. I feel like I've heard that before. Philippines. I'm here every day, sir, so you probably have said that before. You're probably exactly the one that said that. Thank you. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? It's probably some 70-year-old dude, isn't it? Valkyrie said hi. I really should be sleeping. It's almost 1 a.m. Insomnia is a bitch. Yeah, Cruella knows about insomnia. I'm not trying to throw her out there like that, but yeah, I've heard insomnia lately from one individual. Oh, pair of DCs that I've been wearing for 2 years. Most of my clothes I don't pay a lot for because I hate spending money. And yeah, I'm not broke, but I love to make sure I say yeah, definitely. See, my problem is like this is the weird thing. Like, if my clothing gets stained, I'll wear it out in public. I don't care if there's holes in it, whatever. But if my vacuum cleaner, this is where I'm like a sissy little bitch, right? My vacuum cleaner breaks, right? It just needs 5 minutes of attention. I'm like, oh, let's go to Walmart and buy a new one for $60. Like my instinct is, oh, let's go buy it. But then something else happens and I need like let's say I'm getting something and it's organics a dollar more and I know it's going to be a lot better for I'm like the dollar. I mean, obviously when it comes to health, that's one thing that I'm not as bad about spending a little more, but theoretically it's so weird how I am with certain electronics, like or even like a table. If like let's say this junky little cheap little table messes up. Actually, this one right here has like a bolt missing. It just needs like a probably a 10-cent bolt, 15-cent bolt. And I'm literally in my mind, I'm just like, so should I be looking for a new table? And I'm not joking, a screw just came out. Just a screw, as far as I know, it's not broken or anything. And in my mind, I'm like, should I be looking for a new table? And I feel like that mindset is probably why the landfills are so full of shit. Because in the past, I have had a vacuum that barely messed up, and it probably did need 5 minutes worth of work, and I did replace it for probably $60 or more. It's weird how I am like that, but then, like I said, next thing you know, I'm super cheap about things, and I don't want to go splurge on the $3 more for something. It's weird. Internet Kid says you're welcome. Crew says, won't work be getting done if I was there and you know it? Yeah, we can't have that. Very little. And let's be honest, it all needs to be on camera. Don't do one speck of anything off camera. I hope you thought that was cute because I felt like that was a really smart ass cute thing to say. It's like even if you do accidentally stumbling into doing some work, you better film it and narrate it and turn it into something on here that we can get at least one person watching. My girl crew knows what's up, man. She knows I'm here for just attention. She knows I'm a whore for the attention. She knows I'm a whore for the bacon. I think she's starting to think that I'm a whore at this point. Maybe I'm the one putting that out there and I shouldn't, because even though I don't talk to any girls. Well, I am now, but yeah. Uh, Valkyrie says, I haven't really slept for a few days. What are you doing? From insomnia alone? I don't want to hear the word Yep, we just stopped that. Oh shit. Are you serious? Are you joking? Because the person brought it up, not me. I'm broke AF until I start my job. Oh, Valkyrie's backing down saying sorry. I'm the one that read it out loud, not you. It's cool. We ain't gonna bring it up if somebody don't want us to bring it up. We'll just move on. The odd fox says, what are you on about as if you got what's going on? There ain't nothing going on. Anonymous says, sorry, hello. Anonymous, are you in here again? How are you? How's it going, buddy? Join the chat. Throw something positive out there. Who's capable of throwing something positive out there? I feel like if I had to conjure up one nice positive sentence, I could do it. One thing that I think about often that people don't, how people say, have a good day, or just the standard stuff like thank you, please, and all that. I've been thinking about different ways to respond to things because when you say, You're welcome. You're welcoming in spirits. When somebody says thank you, you're welcoming in. It's saying you're all welcome. You're welcome to all of me. And I've watched videos on this lady that speaks about spirits, and she's a witch, and she understands that words are spells. And so when people say thank you to me, I don't say you're welcome anymore. I say happy to help. That's just one example. I don't have like 5 examples. I'm not about to give you a second, third, fourth. I don't have any more. That's like the main one. And the other ones that I do, I just don't say the standard stuff back. I don't have like special swaps for them, but I just don't say you're welcome, or I try not to even say thank you. Unless I'm like, I might say I appreciate that or something, but I try not to say the words thank you. I don't know. I try to be very intentional with what I say. Like when people say, "Hey, how are you doing today?" The last thing I'm going to say is probably good, unless it's on live or something. But in person, I always use big words. I say, "I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing fantastic." And it gets feedback just from one word alone. "Hi, how are you doing?" "I'm wonderful. Thank you for asking. How about yourself?" You gotta have this customer service voice, and it's gotta be real. I'm not saying to put out a fake vibe. I'm saying at the end of the day, you gotta recognize there's a game going on, guys. This Matrix is a game. I think the Matrix is mathematical. I think everything is mathematical. Everything is algorithmic. Everything is really I don't know. I have some deep beliefs I'm really not gonna get into right now, guys. I mean, I believe just everything is so much more connected than we realize. Now, this might just be some sort of I don't want to say hallucination, but there's some weird shit going on. Um, oh, we got some more comments. Hold on. Whoa, okay. Valkyrie says, I'd watch that. Anonymous, sorry, hello, Diddy. The Odd Fox says, it's just how I greet people in text. Anonymous with the W's, big W's. Valkyrie says the unspoken word. Yeah, mostly in blah 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 yeah, but I'm also trying to get out of my parents' home. It's good. Nothing wrong with living at your parents' home. So I hear. All right. Um, the Odd Fox says anonymous. Come on, man. Come on, dude. Uh, Crew says Valkyrie. It's okay. I just suffer bad from it, and even hearing the word makes my anxiety go way up. The Odd Fox says Crew. I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay, guys. Thanks for caring. Crew says. Meebles says, did you miss me? Of course we missed you. Of course. Valkyrie, may the gods look over you in the chat. May the goddesses bring happiness and prosperity for you in the chat. Wow, that must have been from a few minutes ago when I said, can anybody put anything positive out there? That's pretty cool. What I was gonna say is what I hope for people is I hope they have something stand out every day for them, whether it's positive, mostly positive, of course. And I hope that they find something to be grateful for every day. Other than that, just in general, I hope everyone has a happy, positive, prosperous day, and I hope that the negative things they handle well, because there is going to be negative. And I hope you handle well, and I hope you age well, and I hope everybody just you know is taken care of, because there's a lot of needs in this world, and not everything gets. Did you eat your bacon Sammy today? It has been plowed and destroyed. The bacon Sammy's done for. We had a double. Well, I just had one piece of bread, but yeah, it was a big ol' yeah. Um, so September says, "Can I have a shout out for Jacob John Mercer?" Brr, 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 brr. Jacob John Mercer. All right, Valkyrie says, "May the Valkyries look after your ancestors." Hey, may my ancestries look after your Valkyries. A cycle of good vibes. Uh, Valkyrie says, sorry for slight paganism preaching there. Hey, you're fine. I don't think anybody's bothered. I think it's fine. I don't think you're near needing to apologize here. You're in a safe area, man. We let a lot fly here. Chat kind of leads me to what we need to do until it's too far. So you're good. Anything you feel, man, you're safe. We are gonna have to get some work done here soon, guys. We are gonna probably hop off camera and actually get some work done here. Oh, we got some Aussies in the house. Is it Aussie or Aussie? We got some Aussies. Um, no, you're good, Valkyrie, for real. No problem. Paganism ain't gonna get you any issues here. We might have to hop off here, guys. I'm gonna charge up my phone, figure out what I need to do today. Probably be lazy for another 10 minutes, watch some YouTube videos while I think on some things. I'll give it a minute real quick so I don't just leave the chat hanging like that. Everybody follow Cruella if you can in the chat. She's gonna be going live tomorrow if anybody's got a little time. We'll see where like, or actually she said maybe even today, but sounds like she's waiting on me to join. But I'm telling you, it's gonna be a tough one. I I've explained that, if I'm not on live, I feel like guilty unless I'm working. Even the YouTube videos that I watch are, I don't want to say work related, but it's not just fun and dandy TV. I mean, I'm staying strict on this, or I'm gonna because the problem is like every year, remember crew, I told you like every year I'm like a different freaking person. I'm telling you, I come out like a different cocoon every year. Last year I didn't come out of it like this, but later last year I created a cryptocurrency. I haven't even checked on it since really. Before that I was into RC cars. I haven't even messed with that. I mean, I just get into something, I get out of it, and this is the something that I'm actually gonna stay here with is 3D printer plastic, guys. Hey, fellow Aussie, we got some Aussies in the house, guys. Australia, QLD. Thanks, mate. Hail to you in the chat. Good vibes, guys. Good vibes. We're gonna we're gonna pin that. There's some really good chats here today that we've been pinning, guys. We just had something pinned a minute ago. It said slow motion is still motion. And they were talking about how like, earlier I said if I need to like reorganize a room or something, I might just move one thing so when I come back in there I see I moved it and kind of just kind of gets me encouraged to do it. I feel like kind of like that in the chat. I don't know, it's everywhere, just good vibes, and I feel like I'm way out of it right now. I appreciate the support you already have given me. Well, I don't have much support I can give you, but my own personal, of course. I put my own. I can get the attracted people, like-minded people like me, that don't mind me picking on a cute girl on camera. But you might end up with some freaks in your chat if they come from mine. I need to get this spot on my finger real quick, or it's going to kind of get messed with all day. It's kind of annoying me. It's like a cuticle spot. Ah. All right, well, I think I'm gonna hop off soon. Don't forget follow crew. Crew, I'll still probably. And actually, the good thing, crew, is if you ever do go online, it really does tell me when you're online. I'm just so busy. Even if you call it being a bad friend, I'm really not just trying to be some bad person. And not every bad person tries to be. Maybe I am being a bad person. I'm not trying to be. I don't know. Dude, I swear I've skipped this video like 3 times on accident by this damn space bar. I got these spots on my fingers. I don't pick up my fingers anymore. You know what I just realized, crew? There's no way Jix is in here, bro. She always talks to us. I think she said she had to go to work and get dressed or something. Can I get a shout out for my friend Mike? Sure. I know it's a joke. I'm not gonna reread the second. That's kind of a kid's joke. So it's kind of ironic because it's a kid's joke, but it's not for kids, if that makes sense. I remember whenever I was like a 10-year-old, I remember hearing about beef jerky. I literally, as a 10-year-old, thought that was the funniest thing ever. I was like thinking of it like you can jerk your wiener. So in my mind, I mean like literally, and I told people about it, nobody thought it was funny, and I didn't understand why people didn't think that was funny. I was just such a lost little kid, I guess, to think that was funny. So it kind of reminds me of my cunt. It's just a bad joke. It says my cunt. I need to quit picking at this, don't I? All right, guys. Yeah, she had to go, but it's cool. Jake's always welcome until she's not. Ah! I think she said she had enough of my notifications earlier, huh? That's cool too. But I did want to defend myself and at least clarify why there was notifications out the ass because my video and audio. Yeah, what's up, Valkyrie? You've already been in the chat. You want another shout out? There's nobody in here, remember? It's like 3 people, it says. But no, Jix is she must have been talking about that day that I had my audio and video cut out because it was 2 days in a row. I gotta get this spot off my finger real quick, dude. It's gonna drive me crazy. A smile from my house to Texas when I see your notifications. Wait, what? What are you talking about, crew? Dude, Valkyrie, mine is too, dude. Who's in Texas, crew? Or are you talking to someone else? Or did you just realize that I'm not from Texas? You can drink my. Read it slowly. I smile from my house to Texas. Oh, from my house. It's been one of them days, crew. It's been one of them days. I thought you meant I was in Texas. You're saying I smile big. Oh my god. I ain't never heard. I have heard that one. I smile. Yeah, yeah, I've heard that. I'm losing my mind, guys. Oh my god. Thank you for laughing at me. I read it slowly. I know, Valkyrie. It was one of them moments. Ugh. Definitely should end the live soon. Don't worry, I was confused at first too. I've heard I've smiled from here to Texas. I've never from my house, so that's why. But no, that's her being nice to me, isn't it? I usually get on her nerves at least once a day. I don't know if we did that yet. Is it just us in the At least it's us hanging out in the chat, guys. Chuggers in the chat. Chuggers in the chat. All right, yo, I better get off here for a little bit. My phone's about to. Is that it? Oh my god, crew ain't gonna let me pop this on camera, but I might have to go to the bathroom and get it. It's gonna drive me crazy. I won't pop it, but I'm zooming. All right, but right now it's 1:15 a.m., so I have a valid reason to be slow right now. I don't. It's 11:14 in the morning. I have no reason to be slow right now. Maybe this is operating speed. Did I never pick my fingers? And of course I'm picking them right now. I don't pick my nails though. I'll mess with my cuticles or something, but I don't really pick my nails. Crew says why? What do you mean why? I have so many. My memory's so bad that I said like three things. I don't want to speak on the wrong thing. Thinga. Thinga. I have chronic insert forbidden word. I could go live later, probably. Yeah, I'm just gonna see what all work I gotta do that's not gonna be on camera, and then I'm probably gonna watch, like I said, 10 minutes of this YouTube video. I've been itching to watch the rest of this video. I'm gonna rewatch the whole video. It's just this guy hanging out. He's very motivational to me, because he just hangs out like I do on videos, but he was doing it first.
For PLA.
He's about to start making the plastic even more. Like he makes plastic like I sell. In the United States. So, no, that's funny, Valkyrie. I miss you when you're gone. Do you though? You got my messenger and you don't message me back. That's why I even got kind of sassy in the first place those couple days because it's like that one night's like, yeah, let's chat, and then it's like, I made this just for you, and then you leave me on red. Like right now, I'm on opened. Let's get left on opened, and you won't give me your number, so I'm just kind of fine with us being on live, I guess. And I have a lot of people that want me to kind of be a part of their things, and I can't always. Like I probably wake up to like 15 messages a day, and a lot of them are just people sending me what's going on, or their ideas or opinions or feelings, or just updates on things, just videos, memes, and I can't retain relationships with everyone. And this is Facebook. I'm not talking about YouTube. I have nobody on my YouTube. I miss you when you're gone. To quit leaving. We just go live forever. I'm from Indiana. Funny thing is, you respond to me so much faster on here than you do on Messenger, unfortunately, but I understand. What do you mean on here? I don't respond to you on here. It's on live. Yeah, because I'm working all day. I've already told you that. I don't get off work. I mean, when you work 13 hours a day and you have to sleep, that's let's just say 7 for sleep, that's 20. I usually shower and eat every day. I mean, I'm pushing, 2, 3 hours of free time a day and I don't take it. I just go to sleep and then I wake up and do it again. Obviously, this ain't really work. I'm not saying that. I'm just staring at a phone, reading messages, but no, I really am. I don't really talk on the phone. You're right. You're right. That is true. I'm glad you're straight up with me. I don't like when people waste my time. No, you're right. I don't. If you were like my girlfriend, I probably would. But yeah, just as a friend, I genuinely, if it's business related, if it's like, hey, like talking numbers or planning on lives and all that. Yeah, but just genuinely a friend. I genuinely don't. Guy or girl, I don't. You're right. You're right. I hate texting a lot too. I'm truly an old school and I love to chat on the phone. I'm that same way too. I don't really chat on the phone now. I did that last year. I went through a whole thing with some people and I've out chatted myself with females. Unless it's business or work, then I've out chatted myself. Just getting to know people, their brother, their sister, their parents, and what they want to be when they get older, their favorite color and everything. I mean, I went through quite a few in the last year or two. My brain is mushed out. So that's probably why you don't hear me asking a lot about yourself unless on live and because I mean, what do you do for a job? I'm my own boss. I'm a salesman. Um, Valkyrie says, I need sleep, but sleep won't come to me. Crew says, minimize the sass. I think we both know what I need to do. Um, Crew, I think we both know. So I think it's just hopping off here for now. Got something in my mouth. What is that? Well, guys, you guys kept me entertained here. It says there's 0 people in here, but I'm pretty sure there's at least 1 or 2 you guys are commenting. So stuck with me till the end, guys. You get the magic prize. It's been 162 minutes. That is under 3 hours. Yesterday, we did the longest live in one stream I've ever done, and it was about 5.5 hours straight, guys. That was yesterday. Yesterday was about an 8-hour live day. Valkyrie says, I am the same way, but I hate text because it takes quite a while for me to type. Why not use talk to text? Just talk everything in there. They got some errors, but Crew says, just know that I have accepted you for who and what you are, and it's fine with me. You can get sassy, you can get mad either way. I'm still your friend until I'm not. That's the way I am. That's the way I am. You can only put up with so much, right? You're not gonna just eat shit patties for the rest of your life just to try to be my friend. I don't blame you. And I'm not gonna make people jump through hoops to be my friend. That's weird. I'm not gonna mislead people though either. Oh, I have this one girl that tries to message me all the time. I mean, all the time. I don't know why I haven't blocked her. I don't even find it amusing or cute. I genuinely, sincerely find it creepy and annoying. And she sends me pictures and stuff and all kinds of stuff, and I don't play into it. And I feel like that's not what we're doing here. Like we're actually friends here. Uh, Valkyrie says because then it pauses the video or stream while using it. Oh, you mean for this? Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. Oh, I know what you mean. I've actually joined like Corella's live and tried to talk to text. Yeah, it literally prioritizes the talk to text, not the original audio.